big giant size.
Big giant
Big boy.
energy. And then there's gargantuan, which is like, oh geez, this is a hefty boy. And then there's colossal, which is just like, oh god, we're dealing with kaijus, tarrasques, things like that.
Groovy.
The big thing you have to worry about when you're dealing with a colossal creature is that its space is 6 squares across and a side, and then its reach is 6 squares beyond that.
So in other words, if you leave that area, you're getting the attack of opportunity.
Right. Thankfully, this thing doesn't have combat reflexes, but it does have multi-attack.
Maybe my better bet would just be to get really small
So that
and just hope it can't see me. Yeah.
I got some bad news about its ability to not or successfully see you, but it might consider you less of a threat if you are tiny.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm a mouse. You don't need to.
The problem with really tiny things is that they're easily stomped on.
That's true.
I should mention your massive damage threshold goes down with your size category. So, like, as a halfling, 40 hit points of damage from any attack risks instant death. If you turn into a mouse, 10 hit points of damage is like, oh, make a fortitude save, or there's just a squished Clementine.
Cap will recall the fight with the Kraken where ill-advised shape changing was involved.
Yes.
Should we turn into a pack of killer whales? No, let's turn into eels.
What?
Oh god, that was terrible. You could see that was one of those few moments where you could see Matt trying to figure out how not to get the entire party killed.
You can see it on his face.
It was like my girlfriend, soon to be my wife, just killed the entire party. What should I do? I'll make them electric eel so they'll be immune to electricity. Yay!
Yay! Oh, this thing isn't colossal tall; it's colossal long.
Oh, right.
No, it's a quadruped.
Wait a second. Colossal long threat square.
Oh, my bad. So it has less reach. It only has 4 squares of reach. And this thing is way more than 64 feet tall.
Cap, would you like me to send you something very dangerous?
Is it a cocktail recipe?
It's not.
Then yes. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh honey, shit. Are these made out of stone? Oh, it's fucking game tea. Yes, it is made out of real stone.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend, $130 on a set of rose quartz gemstone dice.
You know you'll do it.
I'm not.
Oh, congratulations. You have more willpower than other people who spent almost their life savings on cardboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the tea.
Who will remain
Well, I mean,
tactfully
there's...
nameless.
You know,
See,
those gemstone dice frequently have flaws that make them kind of loaded.
and also that person could have bought a set of mammoth tusk polyhedral dice inlaid with gold for about, I think, less money even.
Wow. I have a loaded die.
Damn right. Speaking of loading, or some, I don't know.
No, seriously, I do.
Oh, you have? I thought you said you were. I thought you said
No.
I am loaded dice.
Dave mentioned I have a... It's a yellow polyhedral with a big air bubble in it. Right under the 20.
Funny.
I don't feel like drawing the
He
really
asked me politely
fine
to stop using it.
chain.
Also, I should note that despite the fact that this thing is not magical, it can teleport.
Jesus. Of course it can.
So
Why couldn't it? You know?
So I'm just saying you will have to like hunt it. Even though it's 360 feet tall, you can't just like have the airship shoot the shit out of it and then like be like, all right, we killed it. No, it'll just go away.
Did you say 360 feet tall?
Yeah.
I love
big
that.
one.
I could just picture your face as you said that.
Like, just take a football field and just stack it high.
This
This thing is like the personification of nature. It's a kaiju. Like, the description of the creature is, when it walks, it shakes the earth. When it roars, it changes the weather. And I was thinking, how big would something have to be for that to be true?
The answer is pretty darn.
In addition, its diet consists of fruits, plants, small woodland animals, large woodland animals, woodlands, fruit groves, fruit farmers, and small cities.
Okay, but look at memes. Look at memes. Look at memes. Look how cute we are.
Aw.
I've been working on this forever. I'm just.
Oh my god. We're adorable. Oh my god. Look how cute we are.
So to put this in a little bit of perspective, the Godzilla in the 2014 movie is 350 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I bet you're wondering, how does this thing exist on the material plane?
So, Cap, my only objection to this is that I don't think our characters have all been happy at once.
Objection to your objection.
Objection. This is canon.
This is actually
canon.
The one moment where you were all actually happy at the same time. This is the only one.
Yeah, but you weren't there, Reynolds.
I know, but
I give him a rundown.
That's why we were happy, because the DM wasn't there actively cocking us.
get cucked.
Yeah. So I'll line this eventually. That is not today.
I love it, Cap.
It is really good.
Thank you.
So, yeah, another issue dealing with damaging this thing is finding a place that you can damage it.
Eyeball.
Eyes are good.
Regular balls.
Sensory organs are good. Oh, you can only attack it from the inside. Oh, there we go.
Does it have external genitalia?
No.
Damn it.
Baloths do not breed. They are created.
Spontaneously. We went over this, actually.
Yes. But it's good for everyone to have a refresher before the hunt begins.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been like fucking 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
It's been
6
longer than
weeks.
that.
6 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a minute.
It's been a hot minute since this happened. But yeah, it's a big boy.
Well, speaking of hot minute.
Get your pizza rolls.
What? No, I'm not. I already ate.
Oh, okay.
I already ate for today. No, I'm turning on the AC.
Oh, okay.
Grabbing a drink.
I thought you were
I
getting
don't have
something
any
out of the
fucking
fridge.
alcohol.
Uh-huh.
Slander has sort of a plan, but it's kind of suicidal.
I mean,
No.
I will let you know, this thing does have a hit point total, and it does have weak points.
I'm going for the eyeballs.
And it's not as fast as you might think. Like, because of its size, it has to move rather slowly, or else it will destroy itself by moving too fast. Like that scene from Ghostbusters 2, where they awaken the Statue of Liberty, and it's moving really slow through the streets, and they're like, can't this thing go any faster? And Egon's like, if it did, it would shatter itself.
So, Renal, the fact that I'm not saying the fact that you saw Ghostbusters 2. The fact that you remember anything about Ghostbusters 2 is disturbing.
It's Dave. You would be shocked about how much pointless shit I remember so much of.
I remember. Well, yeah, there are some things I just filter out of my brain. Ghostbusters 2 is one of them. I remember something about ectoplasm running through the sewers. That's around it.
There is a entire waterway filled with psychomorphic slime.
That's gross.
Yep. And it feeds on negative energy and uses it to replicate. And it's being used by Vigo the Carpathian to steal a baby so he can take over that baby's body to become Vigo the Reborn Carpathian and take over the world. Of course! And then the Ghostbusters create a positive version of that slime, and they awaken the Statue of Liberty with that positive slime, and use a Nintendo Entertainment System giant controller to get to the museum, to crash the roof, to get inside, to save that baby from Vigo the Carpathian. And that baby is Sigourney Weaver's baby. You're welcome.
Huh. Somehow I blocked all this from my memory.
I can't imagine
Yep.
why.
Self-preservation.
Yeah. That's usually not very strong in me, so that's why it's surprising.
Acid blood might be the way to go. Turning yourself into a xenomorph is always possible.
I don't think I know how to turn myself into a xenomorph yet.
Yet. You have to see one first.
Exactly.
I don't think we want to see one.
No, xenomorph is an aberration, so you can't turn into it.
Oh, shit, that's right.
Although there is a druid subclass you could go into. It would mean getting banished from your order forever, but you'd be able to turn into a xenomorph!
No, thank you. You know, to me, this fight is not getting banished from my order forever important.
Whatever you say, lame-o. Alright, when last we left our adventurers, as I recall, they had returned back to the Holy Guard camp in order to, you got back to the Holy Guard camp after you had contacted the elves, and the elves were like, we want you to kill a Baloth so we can have all their stuff to get ready for the coming conflict. And the druids were like, fucking elves, they're a bunch of greedy fuckers, the pieces of shit. Yeah, you have our blessing to fight this Baloth, we know it's so important. And like they were very clearly like, we don't want you to kill this Baloth, so we're not gonna help you find it, but we're not gonna get upset with you for harming it because we understand that what you're doing is just.
Exactly.
Right.
Actually, Clementine, that's a druid spell too.
Oh, real shit?
Oh yeah, level 4.
Hell yes.
Acid blood everywhere.
It's caustic blood is the name of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give a little nerf to this spell.
Can
The
you
damage.
cast it on someone else?
What?
Like you could cast it on someone else?
No. You can only target yours. The nerf I'm putting on is that you can only do as much damage with the acid spray as you took with the attack.
Okay.
So if you get hit for 1 point of damage, you can't acid spray for fucking 40 points of damage. But if you get hit for 40 points of damage, oh fuck yeah, you can acid spray that guy for 40 points of damage.
You know, it's a bit of a nerf. Okay. So maximizing it won't work.
Well, I mean, maximizing it will increase the amount of damage that you'll be able to deal and the amount of damage that you'll be able to take.
I mean, no harm in just casting it on yourself. That way, if you get hit, then at least you're doing damage with it.
Right. Also, I should mention that this thing, especially because of its size, it is an ecosystem.
Question.
Shoot.
Can I cast a spell like Acid Maw on something that I summon?
Yes, you may.
Cool.
That's a good question to ask.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh no. You know what? Fuck it. I'm throwing nerfs and buffs. I throw a nerf around. I'll throw a buff around. It says you can only target your animal companion. That's dumb. You can target any animal that you have also summoned.
Cool.
But not just any animal you see. You can't just like find an elk and be like, you have an acid maw now. It'll be like, and then probably die. It says the acid does not.
I've cast it on myself before.
I mean, that sounds fine.
Cool.
What's the highest level spell you can cast now?
Let's look at my character sheet.
It must be 7.
Some stupid ones. Yeah, level 7 spells.
I mean, the thing about higher level spells is that often they're not even necessarily... They are definitely more powerful, but sometimes they're not, like, more effective.
Yeah.
Like...
I just need to know when to stop scrolling through the druid spell list.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
meta magic's really useful too.
like, Sunbeam is not, like, a very powerful spell, but, like, you can do some dumb shit with it. Or, like, transmute metal to wood. Like, not particularly useful, but, like...
I mean, that's how I took back Wind City.
My big go-to is always Storm of Vengeance. Storm of Vengeance is like not, it's useless in combat. Like it doesn't, what the fuck is the point of this? But like Storm of Vengeance is a 360-foot radius storm cloud. You can cast it from 1,200 feet away, and like if you wanted to.
It's literally battle magic. It is useful if you are fighting an army.
Well, you could also, like, just destroy a city with it. Like, if you cast it on a city, that city will get destroyed. Or at least, if it's a big enough city, parts of it will be destroyed. You could wipe out an entire district. We're talking, like, this could destroy 30 blocks of the World Bazaar. Destroyed. And everything in it would be so deafened that they would not be able to escape. They would almost all certainly die. Like, we're talking 1d6 points of acid damage to everything inside, 6 bolts of lightning for things you particularly despise. The big thing is the hailstones. Lets you deal 5d6 points of damage. There's no save. Also, everyone inside gets deafened for 1d4 times 10 minutes.
Jesus.
And the violent rain and winds reduced visibility to nothing. Anything beyond 5 feet has concealment. Creatures farther away than that... a creature 5 feet away has concealment. Anything farther away than that has total concealment. Ranged attacks within the storm are impossible. Spells cast require a concentration check. Like, you will fuck that area. It's screwed.
That's busto disgusto.
But, I mean, you can't use it... Like, if I said, alright, some goblins attack you, you'd be like, oh man, I have Storm of Vengeance as my 9th level spell, and I can't use it. But anyway.
Yeah, I think you have to maintain concentration for the duration of the spell.
Also, you don't want to be within the effect radius while you cast it, because it will literally be so loud and powerful it can disrupt you.
Here's a few spells that are would make life difficult for everyone involved.
Let's take a look.
Oh, those are my favorite spells. But, so, when last we left off, you guys were in Bowman's camp, and Holt went to go recruit his good buddy, one, Egon Fenwick.
Yeah.
Who is a level 5 paladin. I'm sorry, level 6.
Level 6 Divine Hunter Paladin. I figured it wouldn't be a bad idea to get some people who know how to shoot a bow.
And I mean, Egon himself says, I've always wanted to see one.
Good. This will end up being quite the story for you.
Stay as far away as you can.
So, please don't tell me I'm the only tracker here.
You're not the only tracker here.
Oh, great.
Right, Clementine?
So where and when are we at this present moment?
It is, I'm going to
Like,
say,
what time is it?
the middle of the day in the Holy Guard camp.
Okay. And Clementine, I'm gonna. Is this the day that we're leaving?
It can be. You can spend another day. You guys can do whatever you want.
Okay. I mean, if it's not the day that we're leaving, Clem would burn a wild shape and turn into a doggy and be like, "You're not the only tracker."
Oh, all right. Good. Clementine, how many ranks do you have in survival?
I have. I mean, I actually only have 4 ranks in survival.
And Egon has 0. You guys are going
Oh,
to
really?
need
I
it.
thought I gave him some. Whatever.
Oh, you gave him 6 in stealth. Did you mean those to go into survival?
I did.
Okay, I'll just move those around.
Thank
In which
you.
case, he is your best tracker, and he gets a +6. And I mean, hey, +6 ain't nothing to sneer at, especially when you're tracking something that big, but you might want a professional. But I mean, like, hey, if you want to just use Clementine's nose, I'm not going to say no. This is not a, you need a better tracker. This is a, you have a +6, you have a +6 in tracking with a couple of assistants. Those are the facts of your situation. That is not a high number.
Clem, do you have any spells to get information beyond spying? I know that you're.
You mean like to scry on it?
Well, I mean, scrying on it probably won't work. The things are pretty magic resistant. But maybe something to get information?
Like information about the Bailoff?
Yeah.
Well, there's.
So I know
I
communing
mean-
with nature won't work because it's too.
I mean, scrying is usually a good bet to at least start with.
Oh, actually,
Sorry.
I found your ace in the hole.
Oh, thank goodness.
There is a 6th level druid spell called Unerring Tracker. You automatically succeed on all survival skill rolls made to track a single creature.
Cool, found it.
The trail can't be more than 24 hours old, which it isn't. 'Cause it goes everywhere. But you do need to find the tracks that you're looking for.
Okay, between Fenwick and I, we can figure that out.
Yes.
Well, we could just bring the ship up high enough that we can see the forest from a good distance. I imagine this thing leaves fucking tracks behind it. At that size.
It would have to.
Egon pipes up, "You'd think that, wouldn't you? And yet, I can tell you with certainty, it does not."
What, are the trees just move aside for it?
Yes, actually. At least that's what the legends say.
I'm willing to believe that.
Not only that, but I don't know if you've noticed, but this forest is bigger than it should be.
We have
It
noticed.
is.
That's the fucking problem, actually. Getting you guys back to Wind City.
Right. Its paths don't necessarily make logistical sense. I tried making my way back. It took. I tried making my way back. I spent 2 months out there, and then a month coming back. No, that doesn't make any sense.
From the time that I've spent here, that makes perfect sense for this place.
Did the Druid Council give you any hints on where to start to look for this thing?
No.
Well, you said you could scry, right? That's not a bad idea.
Certainly a start.
Even though we don't have any sign of it, it's better than nothing.
Exactly, it'll give us a place to start. And then we can track it from there.
Yes.
Not to mention, Moose ears, that Greater Scrying only takes 10 minutes to cast.
Damn right. Fucking
You
1,000
just-
gold piece silver mirror. That being said, he will be making the save second hand because you've only heard of a Baloth.
That's true.
So it'll get a +5 to find the nearest Baloth. Although there are other options available to you, but I won't tell you what they are.
I'm gonna scry on it.
Okay. You find a spring in the camp. It's very easy. Asking everyone not to drink water from it for a while is also very easy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. Oh my god. I was looking at the spell I wanted you guys to cast, and I'm like, it takes 1d10 days, or if you only know rumors, 2d6 weeks!
Jesus.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Time's a ticking.
so it gets to make a save. What is the save DC on Scrying Greater?
That's a great question. Let's pull that bad boy up. Scrying. Regular scrying, greater scrying. Okay, we'll save Here you are. Scrying greater.
Pidge, have you not been keeping up with your spell save DCs?
Oh, no, oh shit, okay. So it's your druid level,
Uh-huh.
plus half the spell level,
Uh-huh.
and
Your spellcasting modifier.
your spellcasting modifier.
That's okay, Pidge is still completely wrong. It's
Oh.
10 plus your spellcasting modifier plus the spells level.
Okay, okay. Darn, okay. Okay. Alright, so it is a level 7 spell. 17.
Oh, the scrying is what level?
Greater
Scrying
Scrying
Greater
is
7th level.
a level 7.
Whoa.
Because it only takes, like, what, 10 minutes to cast?
Instead of
Yep.
an hour.
And it lasts for an hour per level? Like, you can
Oh,
literally
actually,
just watch
casting
someone forever.
time. Casting time, 1 standard action.
Oh, pardon me. Also, additionally, all of the following spells function reliably through the sensor, detect anything, message, read magic, and tongues.
Jesus. Jesus, criminy.
Yeah, it's a good spell.
He's good spell.
It's a good show. Anyway, so 7 plus your wisdom modifier plus 10.
Okay. Oh shit. I forgot I had removed I had taken my 8 wisdom damage. I was like, hey, where's my wisdom modifier? I'll just take that -8 out real quick.
You got that back.
There we go. Thank you. 21.
Alright, you fail.
Damn, this thing's harder to find than you think.
Like, you use the scry and you reach out towards the creature and you get batted away by your sensor gets batted away by a giant kaiju claw. And you're like, oh, okay.
Well, they did mention the things that are highly resistant to magic, so.
That makes sense.
It's not even that. Like, a Baloth is not an animal. It's more than that. It is intelligent. Although it cannot speak.
It has no mouth.
And
But
it
it
must
must
scream.
Let's see how it is with technology. Grub,
Yo,
I'll sensors on the ship.
what do you want?
Can the fucking sensors detect any megafauna in our vicinity?
Let me give it a whirl. Megafauna, no. Seismic activity, yes.
Oh.
This thing shakes the earth when it walks, right?
It
That's
must
what we
if it's
heard.
that big.
I thought it was kind of fucking hyperbole, but maybe.
Well, I mean, unless the wilds are constantly beset by tiny earthquakes, then this thing is actually shaking the earth. Although, knowing the wilds, it may actually be constantly beset by constant earthquakes.
Well, given the size of that fucking snake we ran into,
Oh, yeah. Could it have reached the ship? Oh, certainly not. Was it gonna try? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Your food!
Nom, nom, nom.
I don't know. I once heard a rumor of a snake trying to attack a helicopter in Vietnam. So I based that encounter on that legend.
Why would you tell me that?
Don't worry about it. All I'm saying is, Pidge, snakevore, totally a real possibility. Just eat a people. Anyway,
I'm not into that.
He says, taking a drink.
the teeth are for eating pizza.
Yeah, they are.
but snakes are pretty.
Yes.
They are, and I am terrified of them.
Grub notes. Yeah, there's a lot of seismic activity around here, but I think only one of it's really regular. So I think that's the one you guys are looking for. It's moving pretty quick, so you're probably not going to be able to catch it. I'd fly toward it, but I don't think that's such a good idea. Still, if you want to catch a trail, this will be your best bet. And he gives
Hell yeah.
he gives you a heading, not coordinates, a heading. He's about to give you coordinates, and he's like, yeah, it's at Mark 2, wait, 8, no, 6? This thing's either moving, no, huh. Give me a second, I gotta calibrate, what's that line from Mass Effect 2? I gotta calibrate these weapons.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
it's what's his name? The
Garrus.
Garrus. Yeah, I love Garrus. He's hilarious.
He's great, but he's just like, hey, I gotta calibrate these cannons, and you're like, you've been calibrating those cannons for like 8 weeks, dude. He's like, nah, I gotta go calibrate them some more, and you're like, all right. He's like, I gotta go calibrate these sensors. They're acting weird.
That was the best of the franchise, I think, and one of the best video games I've played. I think, tell you the truth.
Yeah, 3 makes you play the multiplayer to get the good ending.
Yeah.
No.
Fuckers. Anyway,
Who's in the bad neighborhood?
that's me,
Actually, can you guys guess who my favorite companion from that was?
Jack. No. Tally.
Nope.
I was about to guess Tally.
I am the very
Liara?
model of a.
Oh, Morden! Of
I love
course!
Of course.
I'm the very model of a scientist
Also-
Solarian. I'm
Yep.
familiar with biology, Asari, and Batarian.
Let's not make each other cry like 10 minutes into the session, please.
I know.
Oh no, it's time for tears. Morden Solus. Did he make a mistake, Cap?
You shut your whore mouth.
Moving on.
One of the best, probably the best part of Mass Effect 3.
So you guys have a heading. Will you walk into those woods?
Are we ready to do
Duh.
do our best to avoid fucking nonsense encounters. We need to save our strength for this thing, I think.
Welcome to
All right, then.
Woods, bro.
If we can, we should. I know you're not eager at the prospect of spending the night in this place, but that might be a good idea. I've already expended some powerful magics on that scrying spell that took us nowhere.
Whatever you need.
Thank you, Holt.
So do you
He
guys
looks
wanna...
to the others.
Oh man, I'm trying to find a GIF and I can't find it.
Should we sleep on board the ship or in the camp first, and then find the seismic activity again in the morning?
Egon pipes up. Our best chance of catching this thing is if we head out now and keep following it. I know you.
That's a good idea.
Spells, but we can make our way in the wilds.
I agree.
It's not so immediately deadly and dangerous.
I trust you.
Yes. What's that line from Return of the Jedi? Your faith in your friends is your weakness.
Wow, if that ain't Holt.
Yep, call me out. I love
Right.
my friends.
I fight for my friends, says Roy. Or is it Marth? I don't remember. Anyway, are you guys heading out into those dense trees?
Yes.
Sure are, buddy. Sure are.
Okay.
We're so dense.
So many trees. Does somebody have a machete?
I have my sickle.
I have brother.
I have a big sword.
Brother is good. Sword is good. Let me look at Egon's weapons.
He doesn't have shit, he has a bow.
Oh. Who needs backup weapons, am I right?
Right.
Oh man, he has 40 non-magical arrows.
Listen, you didn't give me starting wealth.
That's because he doesn't have any starting wealth.
I had to guess.
You guessed pretty good. Like, I'm pretty sure a level 6 paladin with NPC dollars has like 8,000 gold max.
Yeah, so I gave him a pretty good weapon.
What's he have for armor?
Mithril breastplate.
Oh, that's that good shit. Thank goodness Mithril is so common on this world.
Yep.
Because fucking everybody's got it. Anyway, you guys head off into the woods. You don't need survival rolls to get along in the forest. Knowledge nature rolls will do just fine.
Yeah! I'm on it. I'm on it.
I can't do that.
Oh, I actually have a knowledge nature.
22.
Even 20.
Nice. Egon is able to assist. Clementine, your party gets a total of a 26. Yep, Clementine,
Yoo-hoo!
that's lightning sand. Don't stand in that. That vine is a snake, but it has poor eyesight, so if someone could just hold up a mirror or something reflective, yep, brother will do fine. It'll just think that that's itself. Rodents of unusual size certainly don't exist. And many other things that you guys use to get your way through the wilds without getting horrifically molested by some giant nasty beastie.
I will prestidigitate the mosquitoes away.
Good.
The hero.
Especially considering the mosquitoes get pretty big around here. That being said, everybody make a perception check.
Perception check. How'd you do, babe?
Good, actually.
Oh, yeah?
For the first time ever.
Yeah, babe.
Ah, fuck you guys. You have skill points.
I have skill points, I just rolled poorly.
Wop, wop, wop. What the hell? That's not what I'm looking for. Also not exactly what I was looking for. Oh, Jesus. Y'all are seeing things. Huh. I like this one. Oh, hey, that's a weird shaped tree.
Oh, that's a pretty tree.
Huh.
Huh.
Salandra and Rivo, you two successfully notice that it is looking at you. With what expression, you're not quite sure, considering, you know, it's made out of wood.
What is it to recognize what this thing is?
That would be knowledge nature.
Oh, that's one.
14.
Even flying.
You understand that this thing is a dryad. A wild dryad by the looks of it. Not your average everyday dryad.
Generally speaking, dryads, if I fuzzy recollection, leave you alone as long as you leave their trees alone.
Yep.
Dryad over there.
It-
Never thought I'd see one. They're beautiful.
She's so pretty.
Well, from what I know, they fucking don't tend to bother you if you don't bother their trees.
So let's just keep moving and not trip over any roots, huh?
I give her a polite little wave.
Do you think, Clementine, you think it would be good to ask
be
for,
flashing.
for information?
You'd be gang signing her.
She might want to protect, you know what, though.
Yeah, I think it would be better if we just,
Leave her alone.
yeah.
Yeah, you wave at this dryad, it doesn't wave back.
That's okay.
You get the distinct, you know, what's right there's the guardsman from Monstrous Regiment who's a gargoyle from Terry Pratchett. His special skills include standing around, not moving, and looking at something. As they say, if there were an Olympic event for standing around, looking at something, and not moving anywhere, Constable Downspout would fail that event because he wouldn't be there. He'd be somewhere else, not moving and looking at something. That being said, he is completely capable of movement, and dear God, you don't want to fight him because he's made out of rocks. And he can fly. But he really prefers not to do that. He's really big on the whole stakeout thing. Oh God, he's so great on the stakeout. Also, he works for pigeons, literally.
Doesn't he eat the pigeons?
Yes. His pay is 3 pigeons a week, which is, you know, pretty low.
That is pretty low.
Anyway, so you spot a dryad and you move on about your business. That being said, night is falling, and it is easy to get lost in the dark. If you want to light torches and keep going, you're more than welcome to. Or if you have some other method of seeing in the dark.
Oh, you mean like an ever-burning torch?
An ever-burning torch is nice.
It's probably a terrible idea.
Light is a cantrip, but...
Oh wait, who would we lose?
Rivo is shimmering in and out of reality.
Ah!
So right, do you venture forth into the tenebrous night, or do you take a little break?
I think we should take a little break. There is no reason to turn an ankle or get into some nasty beasties.
All right then.
This is not the kind of place you want to wander around in the dark.
Egon pipes up. Do you guys have any way to make a magical fire? I've found that making a regular one is a bad idea.
Ooh, I think I do. No, shit, that's, fuck, that's Taryn that's got that.
Oops.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh no, how do I hold all these characters?
How do I hold them?
No, not a lightning method.
Well, I can. It's a little bit of a overkill, but definitely draw a little attention.
Egon says, I'd rather draw a little attention than to get caught in the dark.
Good point.
Oh, why, Solandra? What can you do?
I have Scorching Ray.
What the fuck are you gonna do with that?
To earn something really, really badly.
That sounds like a great idea.
I mean, my options for fire are limited. It's pretty much Scorching Ray and Fireball.
That's
What about prestidigitation? Can it cause small flames?
It can, but they shed no light.
No.
I mean, I can light a regular fire. But
Egon silently expresses, not doubts, not the word I'm looking for. Misgivings about that idea.
Hey, actually, I mean, I know shocking grass causes electrical damage, but if I used it on like kindling, like dry material, wouldn't it create enough sparks to ignite something?
Making a fire is not the problem. Making light without a fire is the problem.
I can do light spell.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, but light only lasts for 2 hours.
let me look something up.
Yeah, mine is 140 minutes. So yeah, just under.
Honestly, I think I've got some sun rods. Yes, I do. I have 5 sun rods.
How long do sunrods last?
It's a good question.
But I thought Holt had
I do.
a continuous fire.
I do. I don't know how much light it sheds. How much
A lot.
is the radius on a torch?
Sunrod does not increase the light level in normal light and bright light. It glows for 6 hours, after which the gold tip is burned out and it becomes worthless. What was that? What was that, Holt? You proposed an alternative solution?
He has an ever-burning
I have
torch.
an ever-burning torch.
Continual flame.
The
The ever-burning torch is continual flame, right? So it's a third
Yeah.
level.
An ever-burning torch produces light, but not actual fire. Go
Yeah.
figure, right?
I thought, do we need it for heat?
No. It's still, that's 5 feet of light. But a sunrod would create
30 feet.
30 feet of light. For 6 hours, which isn't a full rest, but Solange will be awake by then.
Plus, I've got 5 of them that I literally have never used till now, and they're cheap as hell.
Well, I mean, how much does a sunrod cost? Like, to a normal commoner. Oh, never
To a
mind.
normal commoner, they are not cheap, but to a wealthy adventurer like us,
To a 14th level druid, 2 gold pieces. I think 2 gold pieces fell in between my couch cushions, and I didn't bother to look for them. So a sunrod is the perfect solution to this problem.
hooray!
You set a sunrod into the dirt, turn it on, and whoever wants to sleep can sleep. Whoever wants to stay awake can stay awake.
I'm gonna sleep.
I'll stay awake.
I'll meditate after studying my books.
And Solandra wakes up. I'll grab a couple
how
hours.
long do you stay awake? Because I know you can stay awake for like how long? You can stay awake for like 2 days
Like,
without problems,
yeah.
right?
Yep. I'll just stay awake the whole night out.
Gotta love that unholy stamina.
Yep. Perks of the job.
Holt, you succeed on your perception check, and you see this. He appears to be attracted by the sunrod, but does not want to enter your little camp.
I'm gonna watch him with a hand on my sword.
Oh, he's cute!
He sends out a warbling noise and releases some spores. Nothing happens. Holt, roll a sense motive?
Sure.
On a mushroom.
On a mushroom, man.
That's not a bad. It's not a bad roll.
Actually, it looks a lot like an Ithorian.
15.
15. Okay, no, that's enough. This thing is trying to communicate with you, but you do not speak its fucking language. You're reasonably certain you don't have the vocal apparatuses to speak this thing's language.
Probably not, but I'm going to make like a shooing gesture and just say in infernal, actually, to sound more intimidating. Just be on your way.
Got it.
Meanie.
It looks sullen and forlorn.
It's probably trying to give us help.
Probably.
It was probably like, I'm so scared and lonely in the dark. Can I please share your campfire?
Great.
I don't know, but is that the sort of monster you want to talk to? It's got a staff. It's probably a wizard. It will enslave you all.
We'll wake up and we have mushrooms growing over
Listen, I'm not
our skin.
fighting it, so you should count your lucky stars.
That being said, who among the party has rations? Like
It looks very
actual
tasty,
food?
though.
I do.
I think I do. I do not.
What you been eating, girl?
Literally whatever I find.
Is that mushroom psychedelic? Better find out. Nom, 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 nom.
What? Oh, let's test it.
But Rivo, Solandra, do you guys have rations?
I think I have like a week. I'm not sure how much. If I don't remember when I got it, and I don't know if I've eaten it. If I've had need for it in the interim.
It's the Pathfinder version of that granola bar that's always sitting around in the bottom of your backpack.
Yep.
Do I really want to eat this now?
That beef jerky.
Good call.
That being said, when you all rise, Holt, where do you keep your rations?
In my pack?
There is a foul smell coming from your pack.
Oh dear. As I investigate. Looking for my bag of everlasting rations.
Oh man, come on.
It's how whisper is made.
You probably shouldn't eat this.
Hmm.
Oh,
Well,
So mine are my handy haversack.
Oh, they are still affected. I will just tell you, Solandra, you don't know that your rations have been affected because you cannot smell them. Similarly, the portable hole has also been affected. Also, it's just a bag of holding. It's not a portable hole for the last time. Portable holes are way weirder. You can, like, throw them up on a wall like fucking Who Framed Roger Rabbit and then walk through it. It's fucked up. Oh, it's
well,
not
that's a
that.
problem.
Like, it's not the fact that you guys don't have any food. Like, you have a sufficient number of survival checks to, like, gather food in the wilds, especially. I'm just saying.
We brought Toby along anyway.
Salandra, that's not funny.
That was David.
Was anyone else awake over the night?
I would have woken up after around 4 hours of meditation.
So
Wasn't
you didn't,
really asleep.
Yeah, you
didn't see the weird mushroom man in the woods.
Did I see the weird mushroom man in the woods?
Fuck no. What the fuck is he talking about? Has he been in the Whisper? Did Holt finally drink the derp derp juice?
Clem kind of pats her little pouch with a whisper. Nope, it's all still here.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I saw something.
Clementine, how many doses of Whisper do you have?
Not that many since I fucking OD'd on it with Dogo. Well, I've got 5 left.
Didn't Marvo throw that shit out?
Mm-hmm.
Did he?
Yes, I did.
When'd you do that, you asshole?
Why or when?
When?
After you OD'd. Why? Because you OD'd. Clem, you keep answering your own questions.
At the time, you were without limbs or tongue, I think.
So, Clem, you pat the part of your pack that has your Whisper shrooms in it, and you find it to be suspiciously empty.
And clean. You're welcome.
Maybe that mushroom man was made out of Whisper.
You never
Oh my
know.
god, can you imagine? Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. Shit.
Why is Clementine tearing into the mushroom man with her teeth?
That's
I mean-
too much Whisper. Just lick it. Jesus Christ.
It was hard to tell in the dark, but I don't even think he was remotely the same color.
Well, did anything occur? I would have let Holt sleep. I mean, he still does need to sleep and taken the watch.
He
I don't
actually
really need a whole lot of
doesn't need
sleep.
to
I
sleep.
don't.
I mean, he does eventually.
This is just day 1.
I think you can go like what 4 days without sleep. I don't recall. The
3, and then then I have to start.
right, and
well,
then you have to start making the con checks, but only
Yeah.
after the first 3. And if you
Yeah.
succeed, you're just not tired. You're not tired yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Don't you have like hellbred stamina or some dumb shit?
Double stamina, yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you! You did this to me!
I did this to myself. Anyway, yeah, Holt mentions a mushroom man, and you guys are like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, it was a guy out in the woods with a mushroom for a face, and I think he tried to talk to me, and I told him to go away. And he went away.
What if he was nice?
But he very nicely went away! I didn't want to fucks with anything in the forest, okay?
Let me just preface this by saying I'm not blaming you or anything. But did you get into my whisper in the night? Because it's not here, and now you're talking about giant mushroom men, and that just seems to be 2 things that maybe go together.
Clementine, I can't. Drugs don't work on me anymore.
You are correct. Well, that's not entirely true. You'd have to take some super fucked up drugs.
I don't think that.
Like the
Yeah.
rest of my whisper, you mean?
No, I mean like liquid pain. I'd tell you what it does, but even I don't remember.
Bone hurt and juice.
Oh, fuck.
Clementine, we had to
Juice
go
that
to
makes
a
you explode.
and pay out the nose to get 1 potion that gave me a buzz. I did not take your whisper.
I'm
That
like
would be a
stressy.
waste.
I'm sorry. It goes by agony, but it's otherwise known as liquid pain.
Gotcha.
This thick reddish-brown liquid is the distilled essence of pure pain, captured through a special proprietary magical process. It is sought after by outsiders and extreme masochists, as well as torturers seeking to ply their trade more efficiently. Requires ingestment, addiction DC 18, difficulty extreme.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to seek that out either.
If you take it 3 times in under 24 hours, you die. Well, no, you have a chance.
I would hope
You
so.
have a chance of death.
Well, I had that daycare.
In order
Gave
to
it to you in a little
avoid
sippy
addiction,
cup.
in order to avoid addiction, you need to make a DC 25 Fortitude save. Let me see if I can find any vicious drugs. Keep talking. Don't mind me.
Solandra,
The only vicious drug is Luhix. It's it does 1 point of ability damage to all ability scores. Then it gives you a +2 alchemical bonus to all ability scores for 1d2 hours. And then the user is inflicted with intense racking pain for the first minute after application. After this, when the secondary damage takes place, the user is then immune to all pain, including any magical effect.
Jesus.
The user takes damage as normal, but cannot react to that damage and often does not notice it.
not worth it.
Users who take more than 1 dose of Luhix in 24 hours must make a DC 35 Fortitude save or die in indescribable agony.
Hey, Clementine, in the interest of preserving resources, why not just good berries?
Sorry.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Good berry.
That's a good idea. Sure.
Gotta love that shit.
Freaking love good bear. So helpful.
Solandra,
It's called the fuck the DM spell.
I feel so fucked.
Solandra, have you read anything about mushroom people?
Oh, some things. I mean, there are some species that mainly live in subterranean realms. I haven't heard of any woodland ones, but let me think. Would that be nature or arcana?
Dungeoneering.
Dungeoneering. I think I have that one.
Dungeoneering?
Dungeoneering. I'm sorry, I meant bungeoneering. Oh, roll dungeoneering then.
Knowledge dungeon.
A 9.
Oof. Well, you didn't.
A
hurt me.
30.
Hey.
It's okay,
What a
Solandra's
waste
got
of
my
a night.
back.
So you recognize this thing? Well, there's only one mushroom people that you're. So there are lots
The myconids.
Myconids. There are lots of mushroom monsters, but there's only one mushroom thing that would try to communicate, and that's a myconid. Myconids are often friendly, but their biggest drawback is that they often don't understand humans, which usually causes them to do involuntary harm. Like, I don't know, like severing a wounded implement, because a myconid's arm will just grow back. And if it gets damaged, they would cut it off because it would grow back. But if they cut off a dude's arm who had been wounded, that might A, kill them, and B, it will definitely not grow back.
It could have been a myconid's fault.
Hmm.
I mean, there were some in District 2 under the bigger trash heaps, but they usually like living underground, cold, dark places. But something forest is pretty dark.
Well, if we see him again, then maybe we can try talking to him, but
Yeah, they're not supposed to be fucking malevolent or anything. They're just very alien.
hey, it didn't seem hostile. I just didn't want a strange thing coming in the middle of our camp.
A strange mushroom.
Brother, do you think you could talk to one of those?
Brother informs you I cannot speak to a myconid. I've learned many languages in my travels and in my creation. Myconid is not one of them.
I was just thinking of telepathically, since I don't think they have a language, do they?
I don't think they have a mind.
But they use tools.
Yes, but it's a fungus. Does a fungus have a brain?
We should,
What does the talking? Meat does the talking. Meat does the talking? Myconids are weird.
Well, if we see them, we'll maybe find out what they're interested in.
Okay.
Hope there wasn't a fucking warning of imminent disaster for us.
Oh,
I
hey,
think
y'all.
something would have.
Y'all
What?
gonna die.
Ominous spores.
Not the first time we've heard that.
Well, if today's share of everlasting rations is, spoiled, I'm just gonna have to dump out the little bag and try again later.
Anyway, do you guys continue through the woods?
Has
I'm
Grub
looking
contacted us to
through
see
the-
if the heading has changed?
Oh man,
Gee.
you guys try contacting Grub?
Jeez, Clementine, I love these things.
Yeah, she's kind of not really paying attention, looking through her backpack.
It's gotta be in here somewhere, right?
I put it in here somewhere. I'm just, like, Bilbo looking for his ring. Kind of increasingly like, where is it? I am positive I put it in here, but... Checking the campsite.
Halt. Do you try contacting Grub?
Yeah. Hey, Grub.
I suppose smoking isn't the smartest idea in this place.
Winner out. Mission Impossible is one of the best
Oh,
reviewed
I know.
blockbusters ever.
Grub.
It will leave you clutching your
I
armrest
sent
until
I
the
sent
very
you a
end.
video in chat.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
listening to it.
That's what you get over the line.
Impossible Fallout. Rated PG-13.
Like, what's
Huh.
it's not literal static. It is that song. If you can call it a song. I can. Maybe you can too.
I can.
But the point is, it's not just sound. It is strangely melodic.
Hey,
I see that Clementine's looking a little strung out, and I hand her a cigarette.
No, that's okay.
If you gotta get low, if you can't take the elevator, you fucking dig.
hey,
Hmm?
come. You were laughing 2 seconds ago. There's nothing wrong.
I know. I put it in. It's always in the bag right here, and I must have just put it in my backpack. I just don't see it. It'll just take me a minute to figure it out. Actually, same. I've been chug-a-lugging a nice coffee. BRB.
Silly piss machines.
Listen.
What? What am I listening to?
Hey,
Yeah?
I was a little pissed, so I might have thrown away some.
Oh, sorry. That was me talking, not Pidge. I need to not open my mouth. Pidge will be back in a sec.
I'm back.
I won't actually mention this to Clementine, though.
What'd you not actually mention?
Fungal bonds.
So, while you were out, I was a little pissed, so I might have thrown away all of it.
Okay. Look, I see why you would want to. Why you would want to do that. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
fucking look at me.
Mhm.
Nothing changed, but you looked in a pocket and there was nothing in it.
Mhm.
You don't need to be fucking freaking out.
Mhm. Yep. I know that. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah, it's fine. Just. Yeah. This. Uh huh. Yeah, we'll be out of the forest pretty soon anyway. That's fine. Mm, okay. Yeah, I should. Yeah, that's. Mhm.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I should probably be cutting back anyway, but. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go find a Bailoff.
Let's focus on something even more terrifying than my crippling addiction. A Bela.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you keep going on your last heading, I assume?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do my unerring tracker spell.
You cannot do that yet.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You have to find a single track, and then you'll be able to
Okay.
track it.
Cool, groovy.
That being said, after 12 hours, Egon sidles up to Halt, and he's just like, "Oh, do you remember the old hymns?" And you're like, "No, Egon, please don't."
Maybe.
Oh, he is singing some dumb Holy Guard hymns.
Do I remember the words?
Make an intelligence check.
I think with a 17, I remember.
You do. You
Some things you can't forget.
Dragonborn by his honor is sworn
Sworn.
to keep evil forever at bay, and the fiercest foes rout when they hear triumph's shout.
Till the king fight. Oh God.
I can't believe they made an entire song that rhymes in 2 different languages. Anyway.
Well, it helps when you make up one of the languages.
That certainly does help.
Can I join him in singing that song, but in Infernal?
Oh, you absolutely may.
Awesome.
Does not translate well at all.
That's what makes it so funny.
It's like, oh, Tiamat's servant, to keep our forces forever in line.
It's a mess.
And
the grammar isn't correct.
And the fiercest foes die, and we make their children cry. Tiamat's servant, your words we obey. Bravo tries to quell their raucous singing. It is marginally successful. They sing less loudly.
Okay.
That being said, you guys finally find a footprint.
Oh, hell yes. Unerring tracker.
1 second.
Note to self: learn silence spell.
It's something a bit like this.
Okay.
You're like, oh, hey, a footprint. Oh, no, wait. And certainly, above it,
That's-
trees have not been harmed.
That's an oddly shaped pond.
Yeah, it's got like a bunch of little ponds on the end. That's cute.
Oh fuck!
It's like a mama pond and a baby. Oh.
Oh, this thing is big.
See, Reynolds, you went with that one. I was thinking the Alaskan bullworm and SpongeBob.
Oh, right. No, that's its tongue.
Oh, these have mushrooms.
So yeah, do you cast the spell?
Yes.
What? Chris, why did you post that in me? Why are you singing clan songs? No clan songs in my game.
No, that was perfect. She put
was-
the clan song
Hey!
up top.
Pidge!
What?
Get your paladin shaming shit out of this voice chat!
I just said you're a grand old flag. I thought that was funny.
I did too. That's why
No,
I
never mind.
chimed in.
I didn't see the grand old flag. Never mind, Chris. You're in the right. Fucking paladins.
Oh.
Running around, making everyone do the right thing. Hey, what if I want to be gay and do crime? Huh? Fuck paladins.
Wait.
You heard what I
Wait.
said?
You can't be gay and do crime if you're a paladin? This job sucks.
I'm just making reference towards the image, the old.
Then why did I pack all these vibrators?
Ah, God damn it!
All that trunk space for nothing.
Huh. I certainly hope that the Holy Guard isn't homophobic.
It's not.
Okay, good. Anyway.
Cold's gay ass starting to sweat.
Hard sweating. Nah, that was just in reference to this image.
Right. Be gay, do crime.
Do it. Anyway, so yes, you have found the track. You now are successfully able to track it unerringly for 140 minutes.
Cool. So 12 hours plus 140 minutes. So it's nighttime when we find this bad boy.
Yep. Also, you guys might want to hurry. This thing moves fast. If you want to reach this thing before nightfall, you guys are going to have to rush.
Alright, I'm gonna,
That's my specialty.
I can, use a wild shape to turn into a dinosaur and carry you guys on my back.
Ooh, that sounds like a great idea. What dinosaur do you choose to turn into?
Ooh, I get to choose!
Of course you do.
I think I saw, I'm trying to remember what I've seen. I've seen a Triceratops.
Well, you can also use Summon Nature's Ally, any monster from the Summon Nature's Ally list that you're able to
Okay.
summon.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, because the
includes-
Triceratops would not be very good to ride.
Which includes
Well-
Brachiosaurus!
Brachiosaurus! Okay,
I
that's...
don't think that's a particularly.
They're not very fast.
I want you to turn into a giant kangaroo so I can ride in your pouch.
No,
Alright, so
I'm gonna be
Triceratops
a
is like a-
Triceratops.
It's just normal speed though. It's like 30 feet.
The other issue with a Brachiosaurus is that it's too big,
I mean, I can also turn into a T-Rex.
also too big. Triceratops is like just about the right size.
Okay.
Because the Triceratops is huge. It also has like a fantastic funnel thing on its head to stop people from falling off of it. It only moves at 30 feet, but the point is, only one of you has to make a Constitution check, and they get a +4 bonus for being a quadruped.
What CR can you change up to?
It's not
Sorry?
a matter of CR. I mean, it is a matter of CR, but more importantly, it's a matter of creatures that Clementine has seen.
Mhm.
Or creatures from the Summon Nature's Ally spell list. You can turn into
Allosaurs
a-
are pretty fast.
What was that?
Allosaurs are pretty fast.
How do you spell that?
Allosaurus.
Nope, that shit doesn't exist. It's not that it doesn't exist, it's that Clementine hasn't seen one and doesn't know how to turn into one.
You don't want to know what it looks like when I'm trying to turn into something that I haven't seen before.
Oh god, oh, it's ugly. You thought seeing Clementine transformed into something through True Sight was ugly? You don't even know. Also, giant snapping turtle? Super useful? Not in this scenario.
What about giant anaconda?
No. Well,
Okay.
actually, maybe. How big is the giant
Not yet.
anaconda?
Not yet. Maybe someday.
My anaconda.
Giant anaconda is gargantuan, and it only has a speed of 20 feet, but it can climb.
Oh, okay. It can climb.
The cool thing about a giant turtle is that you can hold the rest of the party in your mouth.
I'm gonna bore the party.
To save the party.
You must vor the party.
Oh no. Clementine, what are those big teeth for? They're for pizza.
God damn it.
It's always relevant.
That's just forever classic Cap.
Thank you.
Oh, and heads up, if you were a giant snapping turtle and you did vor the party, you'd be able to hold them underwater for 2 hours before either of you had to come up for air.
That's some real Jonah and the Whale bullshit.
And that's coming up for air. You could go back down too.
I have a meaning to get Phantom Steed, and I just keep on forgetting.
I am your Phantom Steed.
So Clementine turns into a Triceratops. I assume no one refuses to ride the dinosaur.
Obviously not.
Egon refuses on religious grounds. I'm just kidding. He hops on.
Oh, come on. Good.
That being said, how much can a Triceratops carry?
It's probably a lot.
It's probably a lot. Still, I'm gonna... Pathfinder... Weight... Calculator... Carrying capacity. That'll do it. This thing pushes you over to a medium load.
Okay.
So, that being said, make a Constitution check.
You got it. Does it count for me wearing my cape if I'm transformed?
Does that increase your strength?
It does not increase my strength, but it increases all my saving throws.
It's not a saving throw, it's a Constitution check.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Okay. An unnatural 20.
Nice. Medium load means your speed gets reduced, but because you're a Triceratops, you can still run faster than everyone else. So you are galloping along at a comfortable 150 feet per round.
Lovely.
And you
I am galloping along at Triceratops speed. This is so cool.
You're trucking along and you're having a grand time. Having a good time. Having a good time.
And a good time.
I'm a shooting star. But to make a con check.
Making another con check. 18.
You make an 8. You got an 18. Fuck, you just keep going, man. You're like, all right.
I love being a Triceratops. This is so fun.
10 minutes. 20 minutes. How much ground would you cover in that much time? So
This is too much math for my gay ass.
So that's 150 feet per round. 6
6
rounds
seconds.
in a minute. 20 minutes. You go 3 miles. Make another con check.
Okay. A 5.
Oh no. You are done
Out of
with
gas.
this shit. You push yourself another 10 minutes and you're like, a little heavy, guys. Oh yeah, you can talk when you transform. That was a feat well spent.
Thank you. I was very pleased with that feat.
That being said,
Guys, gonna need a breather.
Yeah, of course. Just slow down so we can hop off.
if by slow down you mean unceremoniously collapse, she's
Yes.
got that covered.
Okay, alright.
That being said, it's so much easier.
I think I collapsed still as a Triceratops. I mean, you can try, bud, but...
Rivo, despite your impressive strength score, you only managed to drag the Triceratops. Only drag it.
Stop dragging me.
I'll drag her tail first. I don't want her mouth getting full of dirt.
Good call, good call. Clem, change back, you stooge.
Clem is kind of laughing because this is very absurd and silly. But then she changes back.
Bravo, carrying Clementine is like, I don't know, like having a... I can't describe how easy it is for you to carry Clementine. It's simple.
It's like carrying an empty backpack.
Right.
It's a bit like carrying Pidge.
Can confirm.
She's so bony, it's like there's nothing there. Was Pidge made out of bird parts? Are her bones literally hollow?
That's how I got my name.
Oh, snap. Anyway, so you guys head off. So unless someone else has a clever idea for traveling all at once without needing everyone to make a constitution check, everyone's going to have to make a constitution check.
If I hold hands with everybody, can I do the tree stride?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. I just wanted to double check.
Because you are tracking like you could tree stride with a bunch of people, but you wouldn't be able to follow the trail, and therefore you wouldn't know where you were going.
That makes sense.
I can actually just.
Oh wait, no, I'm an idiot.
So this is a con check, right?
Yes, this is not a fortitude save. This is a constitution modifier check.
That's my temporary addition. That's not the full thing. 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. I added 2 instead of 5 because I'm a dummy.
Clem, you don't need one. I'm carrying you.
Exactly.
Oh, you didn't put me down at any point?
No, he doesn't need to. You don't even put him over a light load. I think Rivo's light load is like over 200 pounds. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. Alright, so number 1, you all successfully make your con checks, including Egon.
Yay!
Number 2,
Yay! I'm afraid of this silence.
don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
Oh, you should.
So, Clementine, how close are we getting?
How close are we getting?
How far behind are we in this thing?
Give me a minute.
Oh dear.
I mean, it's very difficult to tell. I mean, it allows you to follow the creature, that is for certain. But you don't have the skill to determine the freshness of the tracks.
We are definitely following it.
Great.
You find a fortunate area where the trees part. And then you open your psalm book and see this.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't like the.
It's not literally the Tarrasque. That's just size for scale.
All right.
It doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Sneak attack. Great.
It doesn't seem to have noticed us.
It doesn't seem to have noticed you. It doesn't seem to notice a lot of things.
Cool, we can still run away.
I'm going to take out Jakara.
Oh, Jakara is so murder happy. You don't know. You're on your like 6th day without a murder, man.
Yeah, telepathically, I'm like, you want to help me kill this thing?
Yas, fam.
Okay.
Everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
I mean, you can do whatever you wish in preparation. This thing, like, as it walks, the issue is, okay, so while it is walking and not noticing you, you have to sort of struggle to keep up a bit. So, Solandra, if you're going to cast these spells, you need to understand that you're going to get left behind a little bit.
I also activate flight.
That's real neato. But this thing moves as quickly as you can fly. So never mind, that works out for you. Oh, no, not quite.
Question.
You have to fly through difficult terrain. Nice.
So, can I study the creature while following it?
Yes.
Awesome. Then I would like to, for 4 rounds, stop this thing.
Just double tap the fucking veil off.
You have no idea. I'm gonna do my best.
Oh my
shit.
god.
16 on initiative.
Because, like, as it walks away, it generates a bizarre effect where the forest just sort of springs back up around it.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, that's annoying.
Oh, yes. Actually, I'm going to say that while it's doing that, you can't study it just because it's too difficult.
Okay.
Just you're like, all right, I'm going to study this thing. Oh, shit, trees. All right, I'm going to study this thing. Fuck, more trees.
Okay.
Clementine, what'd you get on initiative?
13. No, 12.
Okay. And Egon got a 5.
That sounds about right.
Sorry,
Fair enough, buddy.
somebody had to roll low. So, Rivo, you charge the shit out of this thing. What do you do to it?
What's the closest hard thing?
An ankle.
I sunder it.
Okay. You can't sunder a part of something's body. Unless specially noted. You can attack the ankle, though.
I'm assuming you know that as soon as Rival started running, he was raging.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, straight power attack, I guess. And come and get me.
Every time it attacks you, it'll provoke?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you have combat reflexes too?
You don't need it.
No, come and get me acts differently.
37 hit it.
Yes, this thing does not have the highest armor. Wait, what did you get? 37 or 27?
30.
Yeah, you're good.
I have plus 21, so.
Jeez.
That's cute.
You guys are crazy. I think I've got like a +5 or something.
You're not a fighter. You just have to worry about the spells.
Intimidated saying it's cankles.
How much damage do you do to its cankles?
So because it's so big, does my die get shrunk?
Because it's so big, it has special damage rules for attacking non-vital parts of its body.
Nine plus 27 is 36.
Okay, so you do 36 points of ankle damage. That ankle is pretty fucked up. It's going to be way harder for it to walk. That's the good news. The bad news is you don't do 36 points of damage to the actual creature. That being said, you do chunk out a giant wound from it, and it starts bleeding profusely from the wound. Any damage you deal to a non-lethal location will cause it to bleed, but bleeding doesn't stack. Also, attacking it in places will cause it to have problems. So, like, now it's slower. Its speed has been effectively its speed has been cut by 5 feet per no more than that, 10 feet per round.
So what do I do with my other 2 attacks?
You don't get another 2 attacks because you charged.
Oh,
So it's Salandra. What are you doing? Hasted assault? What's this?
It's just haste for my Eldritch Pool, so it's just me.
Don't you only get the extra attack if you full attack?
Oh no, that's it's a fast action.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna do that,
Oh,
and
so you spend a fast action to haste yourself as opposed to spending a standard.
right.
Got it.
And for my action, actually, before I get into melee with this thing, I'm going to try something I haven't done before. From range, I'm going to use a spell called Cosmic Ray.
What? Cosmic Ray?
Yeah.
Huh. It checks out.
And I will...
Toxic energy. Oh boy. Alright. So, Jesus Christ, this thing's mean. Alright, that being said, roll the pierce spell resistance.
Okay. I rolled a 17 plus... What's the spell resistance bonus?
It is your caster level.
Caster level, 14, so 31.
1 second. Oh, and make a ranged touch attack, of course. I don't know what this thing's touch AC is, but it's probably not very good. Better than I expected. Still not very good.
Range touch attack. Range touch attack plus 16, 27.
Okay. This is going to have unintended consequences.
Oh
Alright.
dear.
It is not sickened. You hit it. Roll damage. And now you have now you guys have a whole other problem to deal with.
Uh-oh. Um, 54 points of damage.
You do that 54 points of damage. You fuck him up.
All right, what was the unintended consequence of this?
I'm trying to find a video that properly expresses it.
So yeah, he does have a saving throw to be sickened, but I doubt he'll miss that.
Oh, he does not get sickened.
Hmm.
God damn it. I cannot find what I'm looking for. Give me a minute. Here we go. I found the right video.
Damn, I should use that. Come on.
Oh no.
This thing explodes in bugs. bugs everywhere.
Well, two can play at that game.
And why?
It's a living ecosystem. It's filled with bugs.
Okay.
You do not want to see what happens when this thing scratches an itch. That being said, Salandra, you have made their habitat uninhabitable. As such, they have elected to leave it. You are all now mobbed with...
Well, I'm still at pretty decent range, because remember, I didn't want to get within its range.
How far away are you?
I don't know, like 60, 80 feet.
Got it. You are definitely in range of the bugs.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
This is such a... Why is this song so good?
I don't know. I don't make the rule.
I caught it on the way to work, and I was like, oh yes, this is the Balos theme. Everybody takes 11 damage from getting bitten by bugs.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I do have Stone Skin active.
Cool. Those bugs, I'm gonna say that you are immune.
And if they're all little bites, I've got 3 DR, and I'm pissed, so I ignore it.
Nah, I'm saying, let me look up creature swarm rules.
The swarm rules are just a giant middle finger.
Yeah. Swarm do not have attacks, they just deal damage. Okay. Even though it is a series of small bites, even though you have DR, like, the
There's so
collective
many.
series of them is just like, oh, yeah, you're definitely reducing all of the attacks by 3 damage. So instead of 11, you only take 8. But...
So I take one. I think I have 10 DR.
Yes. One of them gets in your ear and bites your inner ear, and you're like, no! And it barely draws blood, and you're like, does Stone Skin go in my ears? Maybe not. And, like, they're everywhere.
Well, the one that got into my ear and bit me gets battered with acid.
Oh, God. Yep, nope, that thing gets utterly destroyed by an acid spray.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
Shit.
baby Moses.
No, this is adult Moses in this song.
Oh, yeah. So Egon takes 11 damage.
Oh, buddy.
Alright, this is lethal damage, right?
Oh, yeah. I should mention, like, these bugs are big. Like, these bugs are, like, the size of your hand. They're not,
Oh,
like,
dear.
teeny locusts. They're, like, wettas. But
Yeah, I was about to
flying
say.
and bloodthirsty.
Damn, I knew I should have taken Fire Shell.
Like, think about the size of a flea compared to you. This is the fleas that live on it.
Oh.
You get a 360-foot kaiju. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's how big they are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is the Cloverfield critters.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Meanwhile, on Holt.
Yeah. So, oh, goodness. About how far away am I from this thing?
You are, for the sake of, how you've been keeping up with it, 60 feet away.
Okay. Alright. Are the bugs too numerous to where I can't study this creature?
No, you can definitely pierce this creature. You can pay attention, like, you just hold your gun on it, and you're like, alright, just
take an aim.
Ignore the bugs. You take an aim and march forward, and the bugs, they do their biting.
Yep, I don't want to...
I don't flinch.
I don't flinch.
No, I'm ready to... I'm prepared to flinch!
Also, for
But I'm
the
aiming
music,
again.
whatever epic music there had been, gets instantly replaced with vuvuzelas.
Thank you.
It's nearly impossible to hear anything over the
Oh, I
sound of
hate
the
it.
buzzing. Also, I would highly suggest not trying to talk in this environment.
Gotcha. Don't want to be eating bugs.
It's free protein.
It's free protein. It's free real estate. How
Not
long?
anymore.
How long is this? Any
That's a pretty
creature that
small
comes
Weta.
within 5 feet of the affected target must succeed on a fortitude save or be sickened for 1 round per 2 caster levels. Okay.
Can I ask a question?
You may.
Is the creature still there?
Oh, yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you meant it literally transformed into a cloud of insects. I was like, fuck, that's a terrible problem.
No. I mean, the bugs escaped from
Oh, they
under its carapace and just were like, oh, abandoned ship! Oh, God! This thing is killing us!
Christ, that's disgusting.
And now there is it's going to extend out to 180 feet. They'll fly back when this cosmic ray stops killing them.
Yep, I'm just taking aim, and that's my turn.
Got it. Aim. Hold. Right, so the swarm will persist for 7 rounds, and then it will go back inside the creature.
Criminy.
As I said, unintended consequences. Also, you guys get the distinct impression that if you try climbing this thing, those bugs are going to attack you. You're like, oh, wait.
Understood.
If the bugs live in it, then it'll probably get very upset for... Oh. Anyway, moving on. It is its turn. Rivo, you did it a hurt, so it's going to do you a hurt back. That being said, when it tries to hurt you, you get to hurt it. So roll an attack against it.
It's like that's Ravo's whole thing or something.
It's like that's his whole thing. Well, I will resolve some of its attacks in the meantime. Who is it going to bite? That's the question. Well, I mean, it doesn't have any real cause to attack anyone but Rivo. I don't think anyone is even close enough.
I think so.
Oh, I hear dice being rolled. That makes me happy.
Seven rounds. He's just
You hit it. You chop up its tail. It bleeds more. Chris, what's Rivo's dexterity modifier?
1.
1.
Oh,
Okay.
plus 1, yeah.
Okay. So technically, the way Come and Get Me works is that it does use attacks of opportunity, but that sounds lame, so I'm going to give you an additional attack of opportunity while using Come and Get Me by your dexterity modifier. So you will get 2 attacks against it, but it will get 4 attacks against you. So it's going to hit you with a tail, and then you'll get another attack against it, and then it'll hit you with a hoof.
Right, when I said you needed to get some tail, this wasn't what I meant.
There it is.
And plays that thunder or the neighbors of...
Rivo, what is your armor class?
Don't worry, it's just Reynolds rolling damage.
19.
Oh. Okay. So you take. Wait, what? Why does it do so little damage?
Fuck you.
It's got a 26 strength, but it only does +4 on damage? That doesn't make any sense. What? Or is that a... Sorry, let me look up multi-attack real quick. That might be a result of multi-attack, and if that's the case, then that makes sense. Nope. That's not how it works at all. Okay, I think someone fucked up their math. Still, it only gets an additional 4 damage. So it tail slaps you for 22 points of damage. And then you get another attack against it.
Dean. 31 points.
Sounds good. You chop up another leg as it slaps you with a hoof. No, it does more than that. Thank you, enlarged person spell, for having all of this information on you. There we go. Okay. And it deals 11 points of damage. And then it gets 2 more attacks, which don't provoke a retaliation. For 16, and then a bite for, oh, that's the big one. And then the bite comes in for a big 36 points of damage.
Oh.
Wow, this is like one of the first times Rivo's taken damage.
Rival's taken plenty of damage before. What are you talking about?
Oh boy, my roommate is threatening to kill me. Trust me, I deserve it.
I had no doubt.
We believe you on that.
Hmm? Okay.
I guess I'm thinking in terms of like big damage because he's usually taking like little small damages added up over time because he doesn't heal.
What about
Good healing.
that fight with your fucking half sister?
Oh, well,
I mean, we all got fucked in that.
yeah, we didn't see that one. That was behind the scenes.
That's true. I think he took a bunch of damage at once in
That
Gamma's.
wasn't me this late this time.
But that was a while ago.
Hmm? Good. Good. It worked with the dishes.
Hmm.
Okay. Alright, so it is Clementine's turn.
All right. I am going to summon a rock.
You summon the rock. It's very upset at being summoned into this hail of insects. But there is a rock now.
Hell yeah.
It spends its turn preparing. Heads up, this thing can't grab the Baloth. But
It can't?
It cannot.
Right.
But it does get 2 talons and a bite.
Exactly, and a flyby attack.
Damn right. Also, it will almost certainly get eaten to death by bugs. Moving on. It's Egon's turn.
Who is also
Hey,
being
buddy.
eaten to death by bugs.
He's also being eaten to death by bugs.
Do I have any spells that
Let me
don't
look
feel
at
what I do?
Egon's sheet. Let me look at Egon's sheet. Oh, he's cute.
I know.
So cute. Oh my god. I think your poor boy is gonna die.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
You don't. Alright. Oh, wow! Critical threat!
Come on, buddy.
Oh, it does not confirm.
Damn.
And it does no damage.
Mm.
And the last attack is also a miss.
Okay. He tried.
He tried so hard. Back to the top of initiative. Rivo, this thing is looking at you.
So I rolled a 14, so a 35.
Well, what are you trying to attack?
whatever I can reach.
You can reach. If you rush over, you can reach a hoof.
Well, then I will wait until it attacks me, and whatever attacks me, I will whack.
Sounds good.
Whack to attack.
Salandra, it's your turn.
Ooh.
How far away did we say I was from it?
80 feet.
80 feet. All right, so my speed right now is 90 because I'm hasted. So I can get to it and make a single attack. Is that how it works for now?
Yes.
All right. I can also do a swift action to use my Song of Arcane Fury. So I am going to. I'm going to charge. And I'm charging its. I'm flying straight at its head.
Okay. What part of its head are you going to attack?
Well, given I'm doing Song of Arcane Fury, why not? It's if it has visible external ear holes.
It doesn't.
Hmm.
If you look at the Trask, that thing does not have ears. It just has horns.
All right, then I'm just going to go straight in towards the eyes of the snout.
Sounds good. Special qualities: exploit Teller conjunction.
What was that?
It has a special ability that allows it to go to a different plane of existence,
Okay.
but only when the stars are right.
All right, so roll the hit. That's a 35.
35. That barely hits.
All right, and I'm using my Song of Arcane Triumph, so it's the first time I've actually used it in play. 2 more points out of my pool. All right, so first off, I'll do the damage just from Brother. And that is 16 points. And the song... Is this thing resistant to sonic?
It is not.
All right, so it has to make a Fortitude save. Fortitude save is difficulty 23.
It succeeds.
All right, so should I just roll 7 dice instead of the full?
You can cut it in half. You can divide it in half or roll 7 dice. Your choice.
I'll just roll 7 dice, something like that.
Apply this extra damage even if the opponent is immune to critical hits. Elves only.
All right, so that's an additional 23 damage.
All right, so a total of
39. 39.
Okay. You chop up this thing's face for 39 points of damage. It's very upset. Okay. Holt, it's your turn.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is tell Fenwick to stay as far away from this thing as you can.
You say
The bug's
whatever
gonna kill him.
Yeah,
I don't care. I'll roll for bugs.
there's nothing to roll. You open your mouth and all that comes out is vuvuzela noises.
God damn it. Okay, well, I'm 60 feet away from this thing, right?
Yes. You're maintaining your distance. Now that it's stopped moving, you can start moving in closer.
I would like to start moving in closer. 30 feet?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold.
Hold.
Okay. Its turn. So everybody takes 8 points of damage just for existing.
Okay.
which I ignore.
Right, you ignore. Clementine, don't forget your rock took 8 points of damage out of its 120 fucking health. Me. Wee. And then it starts doing some attacks. Salandra, it doesn't like you. I can't imagine why.
That was the plan.
You've done nothing but be kind to it, right? Oh no. What's your armor class?
At the moment, shield. 29, haste. I think it's 31.
Confirmed at 31? I'm gonna need a hard confirm.
Okay, assault. What does haste do? So I'm 29 and then haste. Just have to find the description for
That's
haste.
+1.
Oh, +1? Alright, so 30.
Okay. You get critically hit.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
You take 93 points of damage.
Oh my Christ!
Oh, okay, that's 83 for me, but still a lot.
Holy shit.
It does times 3 crits with its bite. Dave, I'm gonna need a fortitude save.
Okay. And up. 34.
You're good. It starts ravaging you around in its mouth. As you start doing acid damage to it.
Yep.
And
I don't think I have to worry about that maximum.
you don't. And you hold your guts in. You're like, oh no, don't chop my legs off. Mommy needs those.
Alright, so...
That being said, this is officially the worst pain.
I have ever had. It sure is. There's a reason why I took stone skin,
It was very
but even
important.
then, this really tells me what my next action is going to be. That's for sure.
Good thing this thing doesn't have grab. It just has a bite attack. So how much acid damage does it take? Was I killed by a wizard?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're alive.
How much acid damage, Dave?
That's 60. Even.
Is there a save for it? Reflex save.
Nope.
Yep. Dealing 1d6 points of acid damage. Reflex half.
Oh, reflex half, sorry.
The spurt travels in a 10-foot line, damaging the first creature. No splash damage. That's weird. So what is the save DC on this?
Save DC for caustic blood. It's actually not giving me one, but I assume it is a 21.
Well, it's going to be 4 plus your intelligence modifier plus 10.
That's an even 20.
Okay. So it takes 30 damage, but still, that's 30 damage it wouldn't have taken if you hadn't cast the spell. And then other attacks occur. It cannot employ its tail slap because there is nothing behind it. That being said, Rivo, you're going to eat 2 hooves, which gives you 2 attacks against its hooves.
Plus my normal 3.
You only get 1 attack if you hold your action.
Alright, so he'll have to save next round too for the for additional acid damage, by the way.
Oh, right. That being said, Rival, you do get 3 total attacks against it. Oh, I didn't resolve its bleed damage. Strangely enough, Rivo, you're so close to the creature you can't see what happened to Salandra. Holt and Clem and Egon are all far away enough to be like, oh no. Even through the Weta Swarm, they're like, oh, that's bad. Oh.
Oh.
That's okay, you got 2 more, buddy.
I'm not getting stomped.
Oh, you're definitely gonna get stomped, but like you get to keep attacking. You get to resolve your attacks before it resolves its. So if it killed you, if you killed it, for instance, it wouldn't get to attack you. So like if a goblin is gonna like stab you with a spear and you're like, come and get me, you get to attack it before it gets to attack you.
It's
And
a
if you kill
33
it, then
hit?
it did. Yes, it does.
Well, you were saying 34. You just hit.
And not just hit, but it was way closer than I expected it to be.
33.
You chop up a hoof. This thing can barely walk now.
Can it be critted?
It can.
I've never rolled a crit. What do I have to roll with a hammer?
So roll again to confirm the critical hit.
So does this just have to hit it with my normal bonus? 33.
That's a hit. So now roll damage. Now you got to be careful. So roll damage, add your strength modifier and your power attack, but don't add the magic bonus from the weapon. Multiply that number you just rolled by 3. Then add the magic bonus from the weapon.
So I'll multiply it by what?
3.
3. Okay.
Hammers get 3.
Okay, so it's 92 points.
Yup.
Jesus criminy.
That's not how much damage it takes, but that hoof has been fundamentally destroyed. You get a good catch with it, it's never going to be able to attack with that hoof again. That being said, Rivo, you do get trampled for a piddly 16 damage with one hoof, and then I'm going to say 8 damage with the other hoof because you hit it so hard. You hit it so hard that it couldn't stomp you as hard. You knocked it back.
It's bouncing around on that foot going, ow, ow, my toe.
Oh god, you don't want this thing to bounce around.
Please don't make it bounce around.
Rival and Salandra are pretty fucked up. I'm saying that.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
They are.
Clementine, it's your turn.
Okay, question 1. Can I heal Salandra if I can't see her?
No. All healing
Okay.
spells are touch spells.
Okay.
With rare exceptions.
Oh, okay. So I've got a question.
Shoot.
You gave it a saving throw. The only way that it would avoid damage would be to spit Dave out.
It's terms of the reflex save throw, yeah.
Like,
That's a really good point.
Dave
It's a
could
dex saving throw.
the acid
And so-
could conceivably hit a part of the inside of its mouth that it just doesn't take as much damage.
Lame.
Eh.
I mean, I have to admit, I was specifically waiting for it to bite me because I thought it would be pretty hard for it to avoid taking the damage. But
I mean,
yeah.
also, the acid spray could have sprayed out outside of its mouth as opposed to inside of the mouth. Dave doesn't get to choose where the acid goes.
All right. So
I will come up as many weak excuses as I need to. I have a veritable cornucopia of weak sauce excuses. I don't care. That being said, Clementine, heal is a touch spell. You'd have to get up close enough to touch it.
Okay.
And that creates
In that
problems.
Yeah. And Ribo's raging, so I can't heal him. I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna cast Acid Maw on my rock.
Oh, sweet. Now the question is, does the rock have a bite attack?
Sure does.
It does. All right. Have that rock roll its attacks.
Okay. So the rock is going to attack the eyeball.
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay.
What would happen if I created a wall of force in its mouth?
Jesus, that's a large number.
That's not possible. You can't fit a wall of force in an area smaller than it contains.
Oh my Christ! So, ow!
You okay?
Oh, I have scissors on my bed because I was cutting up my T-shirt, and I scraped my nail along the side of it.
Why do you do these things to yourself?
Ah!
Are you okay?
Okay. I'm okay. It didn't hurt. It just disturbed me on a spiritual level.
It's almost like that's what your nail is there to prevent.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so for its regular attacks are talent attacks. So the first one is a 19. The second one is
You have to add your attack bonus.
Oh, my own?
No. For the rock. Like, rocks roll a plus 18 to hit.
Yeah, and I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay. In which case,
Yeah.
it critically fumbles.
For its talons.
Well, okay. Because it's a summon, and I don't care about it. I don't care about it critically failing. So I've got some bad news for your rock.
Oh, dear.
So, Solandra, you're in this
It
thing's
hasn't
mouth
even gotten
right-
to bite yet!
So, Solandra, you're in this thing's mouth, and you're like, oh, shit. Oh, God, this sucks. This is just about the worst. And then, thankfully, it lets go of you. And you're like, oh, sweet. This is the best thing ever. And then a bird flies into its mouth. And it just fucking bites that rock out of the air. I mean, it doesn't get a grab attack, but it's got one now.
Oh, no!
And just like, this rock is just like, oh God! Oh God, why did you summon me? Ah! As it writhes in terrible agony.
Oh, no! Does it still get its bite attack?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You know what? Give me a minute. It's got
Peck
a
at its
chance.
eye.
It's got a chance to bite.
Okay.
Okay, it fails its chance to bite. It's too busy writhing in
Okay.
agony to bite. It got an 8
Okay.
on its reflex save. I'm sorry, it got a 12 on its will save, and I'm saying that's not enough.
Okay.
As it takes, 93 points of damage from getting critically bitten.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
I like elephants. I just want to eat elephants.
This is the worst summoning I've ever experienced! Ah!
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Okay.
It's okay. It's got 19 health left. It's fine.
Right? Clement, including... So it's 93 points of damage plus the damage it's taken from the insects. So it's 8 plus
Yes.
93 is 101, which means, 19, you win. Alright, you win today.
Yep.
Alright, that being said, Clementine,
I'm keeping track.
you get another action.
Thank fuck.
Although, after witnessing that terrible display, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, run away. No. I am going to go towards the beastie to do a sweet touch attack and cast poison.
Number 1, you can't move that fast. Number 2,
Too far? Okay.
poison is probably not going to work. You're going
No,
to have to
it-
succeed on it gets a fortitude save, and you're going to have to roll to penetrate spell resistance.
Oh, I have to do spell resistance as well. I thought I could just stick my hand in the gaping wound and say, "Hey, you're poisoned now."
Nope.
Darn. Okay. All right then. Let's see. All right, that's fine. I've still got more summons. I can summon things. I am gonna summon a boop. Sorry, I've got like 16 tabs open.
Oh, dude.
All right,
same.
cool. I'm gonna summon a huge elemental. I'm gonna just go for a huge earth elemental.
Where do you summon it?
Like under its belly.
Okay, you summon this huge earth elemental, and it looks up at the thing that it has to fight, and it's like, "What the fuck do you want from me?" But we'll
And
get
then
to
I
that in a
just-
minute.
Make a punching motion.
It looks at its hands. It looks at the thing's ankles, and it's like, "All right, man. I don't think this math works out the way you want it to, but I'll do my best." It's Egon's turn.
Come on, buddy. Come on. The baby boy.
He misses with all of his attacks.
Okay.
Well, let me rephrase that. Like, the arrows are hitting the beast. It's just not doing anything.
Right.
Pew, 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 pew. Back to the top of initiative. It's Rivo.
So basically, for that gun to work, a PC has to die in the party, right? And then you can fire it.
No, it just
What?
needs to claim a life every week.
Oh, well, I was just wondering because you've been holding it for like.
For 2 rounds.
Like I said, it might be 2
Fine.
PCs die before.
All right, well, fuck you. I have a plan. Okay, I get one shot.
You have a cunning plan. You don't know what that means because you don't know a Blackadder, but got a cunning plan.
All right, well, you know, fuck you.
point
Fuck
would
you.
be that
Let's
the
watch
Vulcans
this.
do a hell of a lot of damage in 2 rounds with a sword. So,
Wait, Rivo, what are you doing?
I just rolled another nat 1.
Yeah, that's your punishment,
Well,
bitch.
You get
It's a karma one.
You get 2 more attacks. The second one out of -5, and the third one out of -10.
Well, the second one will hit. That'll be a 36.
That's a hit.
That's pretty good.
All right, Raven.
38.
20.
38. Make your third attack. This thing has just got like mountains of blood coming out of its legs.
32 hit.
32 does hit. Rivo, you're like ankle deep in Baloth blood.
34.
Nice. Salandra, it's your turn.
okay, stuff. All right. I'm using accurate attack, which is means all my attacks resolve as touch attacks this round.
Okay.
Ooh,
So,
ooh, I know.
and I am doing spell combat, and
Take its adenoids out.
my my casting defensively. I'm going to do first thing then is a spell strike with using a maximized vampiric touch.
That sounds good.
All right. And also as an immediate action, all of Brother's attacks are force damage for this round.
Well then.
Okay. Maguses are complicated. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's okay.
That's okay.
Fuck. All right, my spell strike was a nat 20, which doesn't. Well,
My liver, it lives.
it is a crit. I'm sorry.
There you go.
All right.
So much fucking math.
So the damage from Brother.
One second. Roll spell resistance on your vampiric touch.
Okay. Oh, I should use one of those rolls. 16 plus 16.
32.
Yeah.
The day is yours. Although I don't know if this thing is dead yet.
Okay. All right. So that was the damage from Brother was 12 times 2. So that's
I hope it's not done.
that's 24. And then the damage from the vampiric touch is maximize, so that's 42 plus. Since it's a crit, I roll.
No, you just
Three more.
double. You just double the damage. You don't. If you.
Oh no, no!
yeah.
For maximized, I have to roll the crit damage.
Oh, because it might. Okay, all right, you win.
Yeah, it's not to my benefit.
Right.
And I rolled really well. 12. Wow. All right, so that's 42 plus 32, so that's 74 points of necrotic damage, plus 24 points of force damage.
Yep.
And that also gives me a shitload of temporary hit points. Wow. All right, and then I'm hasted, so I also get 4 more attacks.
You're not
Jesus!
wrong.
And they resolve in his touch attacks. What's his touch AC?
11.
Okay.
Really?
Come, Solandra, go!
Solandra's gonna come out this thing's butthole.
She
Well,
is
The problem is that
dripping with viscera.
Solandra is not attacking a vital area. That
Okay.
being,
Just keep going lower.
that being said, the vampiric touch
So-
damage does full damage.
All right, so do you want me to roll all 4 attacks and then roll damage, or do you want me to attack damage, attack damage, attack damage, attack damage?
Yeah, whichever. Roll all the attacks so that way we can skip the misses if there are.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It's only 3 attacks.
Okay. Only
yeah,
3
'cause,
attacks.
Excuse you.
I'll get another one next level. So, all right. So I think those are all hits because I'm at a full. Yeah, all way over 11. One of them
they're touch
is
attacks. Never mind.
one of them is a 15, and it confirms, so I get 1 crit in there too.
Okay.
All right, attack number 1 does 13 points of force damage. Attack number 2 does the crit does 26 points of force damage, and attack number 3 does 14 points of force damage.
Sounds good. Halt. It's your turn.
Okay. So, let me just check Jakara's range quick. Range is 40 feet. I'm at 30 feet, so great. I'm within range. I'm going to fire at this thing. I'm going to try to aim for the eye.
Don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1.
Roll
I'm not-
roll
Wait a second.
Wait. Hold.
How do I do temporary hit points?
Because I have Arrowmaster's Bracers.
Oh.
So once per day, as a swift action, it's going to grant me a plus 20 insight bonus on my next ranged attack roll.
Eat a million dicks.
I know.
Gargle.
So,
Gargle those cocks.
come on, crit. Mom, get the camera. So, roll to confirm critical.
Oh boy. You do get the plus 20 on the confirmation.
I do.
You do.
Really?
It doesn't-
Awesome.
Oh
So-
shit! Oh wait.
That will
From the
be
mouth.
a 37.
That's a hit.
All right. Let's confirm this critical, shall
Let's
Well,
confirm
it's
this
confirmed.
critical.
Let's do some fucking crit damage. So
How much
I
damage is it
have
doing a
been.
crit?
So I'm going to take 2d6 damage.
Okay. Right.
It's times 4 on a crit.
Okay. Yeah.
It's going to be 4d6 base. I've studied it for 2 rounds, so that's another 2d6 plus 2d8 electrical damage. So let's do. Oh, wait. I'm gonna get out my calculator so I don't have to take 10 minutes to do the math.
Thank you.
No problem. So that's 15 plus 8 plus 7.
Oh,
So it's
nice.
30.
30 times 4 is 120.
Minus 30 is only 90.
So 90 damage.
You shoot this thing in the head, and it gets a look on its face as if it forgot that it left the stove on, and then it falls over. All of the bugs instantly die. They just fall out of the sky in great massive heaps. Congratulations. It did.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
With that being said, Rivo, Salandra, I'm gonna need reflex saves from the two of you. Oh, and you, Holt.
Okay. Oh god.
But oh no.
Jesus. Good thing I've got all my healing spells.
I rolled a natural 1.
Okay. Looks like this thing's gonna get its posthumous revenge.
Great.
29.
Salandra, you fly the fuck out of there.
Through the hole in the head.
Okay. So it's funny. I have so many temporary hit points that I'm almost up to max. But I imagine it looks kind of like I have all these terrible gaping wounds that are just like being held together unnaturally by dark energy or something.
I imagine that they have like a sort of shimmering shield keeping any nastiness from getting in or any important bits from falling out. Okay. So, from Hell's Heart, this Baloth stabs at thee, or more accurately, falls on thee.
Okay.
As a colossal object, it deals 10d6 points of damage from falling on something.
Oh dear.
Hush, monster. I'm about to get crushed.
Hush, monster, I'm dying.
Hush, monster, father is dying.
Oh wow, it does exactly 30 damage.
Oh.
Which is slightly below average.
That being said, it does still... It's only 10d6, Holt. What were you so afraid of? That being said, it does fall on, like, all of y'all. Also, I should mention, its horrible falling doesn't kill the rock, but it does banish it back to where it came from.
Good, at least it's okay there.
That being said... Oh, wait, no. Doesn't Summon Nature's Ally kill the creature?
And actually, even if it was max damage, it wouldn't have killed me.
It never has in game.
Fine. Still, that rock never wants to be summoned by you ever again.
No creature she summons ever wants to be summoned by her ever again.
Fair enough. That is
I never summon a creature because I'm like, hey, I want to have a picnic.
Well, I mean,
So
when these creatures
Clementine
sign up-
Clementine is unburied.
What do you mean?
She is not under the Baloth, right?
No, she never got close enough to it.
Fuck. I'm looking at the Baloth and where Rivo and Holt aren't. Is the Earth Elemental still there?
Yep. The Earth Elemental
Clementine
has been crushed under this thing, and it's just like, what the fuck did you? What the? God damn it! Why did you bring me here?
Clementine, can it shift it off of them?
Probably. It might be able to lift it enough to... Let's see. Huge Earth Elemental Pathfinder. Let's see.
The Earth Elemental takes it upon itself to do you one better.
I would say you can dig out from under it too.
Why dig out? It's just gonna Earth glide under and then take them with it.
Oh, groovy.
I mean, they'll have to breathe dirt for a little while, but hold your breaths, fuckers.
I can do that.
Rivo, are you unconscious?
Hell no.
Alright, so...
I'm trying to lift it. I'm like, fuck you, I'm gonna lift it.
It's you guys, you're so strong, you're able to pick up enough of it that you're not suffocating underneath it. You're like, alright, you know what, this is bad, but, you know, I've been in worse. Eventually, I'll run out of oxygen in a couple of minutes, but this is fine. You don't think that far ahead, but still. Oh, this thing is crushing you.
How many hit points did it have, Ronald?
261. The big issue was that unless you attacked a vital area, you just added a bleed effect onto it. The bleed's effect was equal to the value of the tens digit of the damage you dealt. By the end of it, it was taking 33 points of bleed damage every round. And dealing 12 points of 2d6 points of insect damage. In any event, the Earth Elemental grabs you, Halt, and it just says, "Hold your breath."
I do so.
Never mind, it says something in Terran you don't understand.
Oh, well
you
then.
fucking idiot. That being
Fuck
said,
it.
when your body starts going under the earth, you're like, oh shit, I should hold my breath. Which it's impossible to hold because you're being suffocated. What's your Constitution modifier?
5,
Your, no, I'm sorry, Constitution score, 20?
20.
Yeah, you're fine. You can hold your breath for literally 21 rounds. And then it comes over to you, Rivo, and grabs you, and it takes you guys both out and just tosses you onto the earth around. That being said, now you have a... I need to figure out how much this thing fucking weighs.
It's the size of a football field, so a lot.
Let me look up how much Godzilla weighs.
I'm gonna guess it is over 1,000 tons.
164,000 tons.
Really? The Godzilla I got was 90,000 tons, but I guess that's on the smaller side.
Yeah, that's one of the smaller Godzillas. I looked up specifically the one for the 350-foot tall 2014 Godzilla.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That being said, how the fuck are you gonna get this back?
Well, we just need the head.
That wasn't the deal, was it?
We have to get it back? No, you
all
told
they
them we
said
had to
was
kill it.
They just said kill it. We ain't gotta do shit more.
I mean, they want its parts.
They can come get its parts. Fuck them.
Ain't moving.
They're the ones who live here.
I mean, I can tree stride to them and tree stride back.
Yeah.
Why don't you go do that?
I'm gonna heal the fam up first.
Okay.
I'm gonna scooch over. Is
Take care-
everyone alive?
Take care of
Yes.
Rivo first. I'm fine for a while.
Egon looks
I'm
at you and
fine.
says, "Shut up! No, you're not. Now give me that give me that excuse of a torso and let me do something to it." Salandra, do you let him do something with your excuse for a torso?
Sure.
All right, so you gain 7 hit points, and then you gain 14 hit points, and then you gain 10 hit points, and then you gain.
I'm losing track. Hold on. 7, 14, 10, right?
Yep.
And then you gain 15 hit points, and then you regain 8 hit points.
Oh crap.
What?
I was accidentally adding it, deducting damage.
Oh,
Oh god, why am I dead all of a sudden? Why did this healing kill me? You're a vampire, Salandra.
Oh no!
Salandra was the vampire all along. Oh my god. Oh, which reminds me, Chris, what's your hard cutoff time?
Uh, 10:30, really.
Okay. Well, I mean, having slain the... Right,
She hasn't healed you yet.
Oh, okay. So, Clem, do you heal Holt first?
No, he waves you off.
Oh, that's
I'm
fair.
not
bleeding that badly.
Damage.
Before I heal any of you, I'm gonna check to see if Rivo's still raving. Raving.
Raging,
Close enough.
raving.
He's got the 2 sun rods and he's like, bada, 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 bada.
Yeah, he's still not.
He's still riding that wave,
Hey.
baby.
Sun's getting real low, Rivo. Sorry, have you seen Thor Ragnarok yet?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. I'm
So
just
when
so
you
glad
walk up,
they parodied that.
When you walk up, he spits a mouthful of blood out at you and goes, "What?"
And she just kind of like gives you not a hard slap, but a slap across the face. It's with all of her strength, so it's a very light slap.
Hey, that can deliver a healing spell.
No, I need to get his consent for it.
You definitely do, especially with Rivo. Oh man.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen Arrows of Healing? Deal 1d8 damage. Heal 1d8 plus 5. You willing to take that gamble?
Yes.
And then she just snaps at him. Wake the fuck up.
You might get rough. He's not himself.
She figures that smacking him out of it is her best bet when he's in this mood.
Plus, it's the most satisfying.
Sure is, especially since he tossed my whisper down the drain. Bastard. Oh yeah, I'm helping you. Yeah, it's gonna be real fucking helpful in about a week.
Takes a deep breath. Tosses the hammer away at his feet. The fuck was that?
So he's dropped rage.
Yeah.
Clem jumps up to pat you on the head. Just, good boy. Now sit still so I can heal you.
He'll scoop you up and make sure he bleeds copiously all over you.
You're disgusting. You're an absolute animal. And she just puts a bloody, gross hand on your face and casts. At first glance, has how bloodied is Rivo? Like super?
Oh god. Rivo isn't. I don't suspect he's close to death, but he's definitely close to unconsciousness.
Okay, then I will cast heal.
Damn
Cool.
TR.
Let's see. I'm just trying to remember the stupid amount of healing that does.
140.
140. Yeah, you're fine.
It's 10 times level.
Oh, sweet.
The healing energy closes all your wounds, but you're still covered in blood, obviously.
And then you get a bloody forehead kiss.
Oh.
The
He doesn't
cylinder
let you go.
is still covered with black dark energy.
Put me down, please. I need to check on Holt. Oh,
It does! Healing magic feels fuzzy and wonderful. Oh, the temporary hit points last for an hour.
Yep.
Jesus.
Holt's really pretty okay. He's got like a head wound, but that's not bad at all.
Yeah, no. There's no problem.
He's a little battered.
You're gonna turn into something big so you can get out.
No, she's gonna turn into something little. Little sparrow.
Dust mite.
No, you never go subatomic.
You never go subatomic.
And Holt, you get healed for 23 points of damage.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. All right. Does my sparrow form escape?
Rivo, roll combat maneuver. Clementine, roll escape artist with a plus 16 bonus.
Ooh! I like that.
That's good. Oh, fuck me, running. Okay, so I got a 1.
Oh.
I don't have anything in Escape Artist, so a total of a 17.
Oh.
41
Drago grabs the bird.
in the hand. Ugh.
One in the hand, worth more than two in the bush.
What's that video of the kid that's like feeding the mom's feeding the seagull and the kid just grabs the bird by the throat? Here it is.
I mean, with that disparity in the roll, he probably would have caught you with like both hands very gently, and then he'll toss you up in the air.
She does a little loop-de-loop. All right, transforms back.
Still
I
covered
need
in-
to go and let those elves know where this guy is, because I don't think we can bring him with us.
No way.
If you want to come with me, you can, but we'll all have to hold hands.
How are you expecting to get there?
Clementine points to a tree.
No thanks.
Ryan notices that Solandra's all fucked up, so he walks over to her.
Oh, sorry, is Solandra not fully healed?
She pretty much is fully healed. I mean,
Does
she's
she
got-
appear fully healed?
She does. No, she still has some injuries, some minor injuries.
Okay, Clementine would have come over to heal you. Sorry, I thought that you were healed for full.
Oh no, I am way over full at the moment. So it's like it's hard for her to recognize. She still has a couple of gaping gashes on her because she's got so much energy from him.
Mhm.
Is the way I'd visualize it, is that she's kind of she picked up 73 temporary hit points.
Okay.
So she doesn't really realize that she's injured probably at this point.
Gotcha.
But yeah, she still needs healing.
Okay.
Solandra, can I get a languages check?
Okay. I have common, elven, gnome, gutter, orc, and sylvan, plus linguistics. I get a couple others.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, here. Total: abyssal, celestial, common, draconic, elven, gnome, gutter, orc, and sylvan.
You get this. There is another voice speaking in your mind. Its tongue is indecipherable, and its words leave much to the imagination.
All right. So, and brother.
To let the rest of the party in, the voice in Solandra's mind says, "Ie que stud il shere hag ehiog wise iach kaf chnan."
It's not druidic, is it?
Oh fuck no!
Brother speaks abyssal too.
That will not help you.
I mean, infernal.
That
too,
will
so-
also not help you.
All right.
Darn it.
I haven't
And you-
prepared comprehend languages.
You know that I speak Sylvan,
Yep.
so what the fuck is that? Kira, can you hear that?
Just Solandra heard that, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I try to. I'm hearing something in my head, a voice, not one of the usual two. I'll try to repeat it back.
Do you
Do I
try
need
to
to make a roll?
do you try to repeat it back with what's the word I'm looking for? With authenticity or not?
As I've heard it, so to my best ability.
Okay.
I am a linguist. I have linguistics, so I don't know if that helps.
That does help. Unfortunately, helping hurts sometimes. You take 2 points of wisdom damage as the terrible, awful tongue escapes your escapes your three-dimensional mouth in an unfortunate and unpleasant way.
Alondra.
Oh, what just happened?
She appears to be having some sort of terrible migraine.
What the fuck
Here.
is that?
You got knocked around really hard by that.
Did those words mean anything to any of you?
Mm-mm. Is Dogo still asleep?
You can try awakening him.
Hey,
Clem, you're really shitty at this.
Clem like smacks herself in the forehead a couple times.
What about Gemma?
Yeah, that's not a bad choice.
It's not a bad choice. I ask him, does any of that make sense to you? Don't try to say it again.
I am not going to try to say it again. Fuck.
Okay, good.
Oh, I was supposed to not get mad when I fight. I forgot. Sorry. Oh, I'm not a Bakemono in my game.
I actually haven't seen it. I just like the GIF set. Oh, you gotta click it to get part 2.
Yep. Such good animation.
It is. It's really pretty. Should I watch it?
Yes.
Okay.
What should she watch?
Bakemono no Ko.
Oh, okay.
I just posted a GIF set from it, and I was like, oh, it's pretty.
So what sort of fucking cursed language is it?
I'm asking.
And why is it in my fucking head?
Oh. I don't think it's safe for us to stay here.
All right, everybody, hold hands.
Mentioned something getting upset about us killing its progeny.
Oh, I've heard that story. Okay, everybody, hold hands, please.
Egon joins the circle.
Yep, holding hands.
Why? What are we doing? Are we singing Kumbaya? Are we forming some sort of defensive? And then Clementine, what are you doing?
I am whisking us away to the elf encampment. A respectable don't kill us distance outside it, but close enough to walk there quickly.
What's the spell?
Yeah.
Tree stride.
I
We all hold
whisper.
hands and run into a tree.
Yep.
I whisper to Salandra, laughing. Bugs in a fucking spaceship. Ha ha ha. You fucking nuts.
What was it that Ravo said? I couldn't quite make it out.
I sent you it in.
Oh, okay.
He whispered that to you. He's like, yeah. Marta told me something. Things are going good. So I think once you get rid of all the go-go juice that you sucked from him, you may be okay. Maybe not.
And like, I should mention, Solandra, any words that you encounter in this language that look like English are pronounced awfully. The latest phrase was "Yumuk mgpa ahor escap ya."
No, thank you.
Isn't this your game, Cap?
A little bit.
It either is or it isn't.
Cap, I'll send you the thing I'm using for this. You'll probably.
Oh, yes,
use it.
please.
Yep.
Thank you.
Welcome. It doesn't.
This is great.
It doesn't always work, but like as I said, anything that's in plain English, you can be like, nah, whatever. Pronounce it wrong.
Fuck. Remind me to learn tongues. Ugh.
Hey, dumbass, did you hear? When you say what he says to you, it's gonna fuck you up.
I know. But it'd be nice to know what I'm fucking hearing.
Oh, okay.
In which case I wouldn't need to say it.
I think as long as you don't say it aloud, it'll be fine.
Fine. Bolt, whenever you say fine, I have fucking heart palpitation.
Well, yeah. I don't pretend to know how any of this works.
So, cautious guess, this is the language of the of elder gods from beyond space and time.
Oh, wonderful.
Huh.
The second phrase is not a translation of the first. It is a belabored phrase delivered to you through wails and gnashing of teeth.
I don't like either of those things.
Oh, crap. Now I understand it. I'm not sure if that's good.
I'm sorry, did you say something to me?
Alright, so you guys go back to the Elven clearing.
Yep. Again, a respectful distance outside of it. I remember they were grumpy.
Oh, these are elves? Cool.
Yes, but we are outside their clearing, so you're not going to talk to them.
I can go look at them. It's a free country, isn't it?
It's not,
No.
actually.
It's not.
Oh, look, they're back.
Solandra, would you be able to translate for us? Or for me? Thank you.
Fuck.
We've,
So are they in front of us now? The three?
So you guys show up. Who enters the grove?
ideally just Solandra Clem if she's needed, but...
Yeah, Egon's like, I'm not going in there.
No, I'm staying with him.
I like having
It's not-
all my parts where they belong.
Yeah,
Same.
it's not wise.
So, Solandra and Clem go in? Does Rivo go into the glade as well?
Rival will go to the edge and glare.
Sounds good.
This is acceptable.
This sounds good. It gives you a good enough look at them. Like, you see that they're wearing strange wooden masks, and they're definitely elves, and they're strange. The speaker looks upon the two of you and with arms splayed open merely inquires, "Where is it?"
A bit
What-
big to carry.
Come now, you're brave, mighty adventurers. You couldn't carry a Baloth that you had killed to our doorstep?
We were already delivering more value than the services you were providing to us. We know this. You know this.
Very well, then. You, little one, you tree-strode here?
We did.
Do you have some sort of primitive implement that you use to worship Gaia in some sort of crude fashion?
No?
Really?
She wouldn't need something like that.
Oh. Then we'll just have to borrow you.
That's alright. I don't mind taking you with us.
No. We're taking you with us.
Just to show you where it is.
Yes. He agrees.
And then I'll return back to my camp.
Of course, we wouldn't want to keep you.
We will accompany her, and also this is to be understood that part of the agreement we needed for this to happen is that you need to make respectful use of what you acquire and not be wasteful of it.
Two of them look very perturbed, but the speaker maintains their composure and says simply, "One of you may come with us. I suggest you, Salandra ua Etriel Batalis. That being said, you should know better. The elves never waste anything."
That is what I always believed.
Strange that you speak in tautology. Shall you join us?
I will. Just for the record, Salandra's in diplomatic mode for the moment.
With 6 wisdom, it's hard to be diplomatic.
Oh, I'm leaning heavily on my circlet. So I am explicitly in crutch mode because otherwise I will be really vicious. So. Yeah, sorry, Kira.
Shall we go?
Already gone, they say, as Clementine, Salandra, and the masked admirers disappear.
Oh boy.
Like, they blow away like dust in the wind.
Oh dear.
Oh, hopefully they don't freak out.
Roll to not
Now I
freak
could
out.
go in this place, right? Because they all left.
The speaker looks to you, Clementine, and just says, "Please do not resist."
All right.
And he taps you on the forehead, and then you realize you cannot see anything.
She kind of like reaches out instinctively to grab it. Something solid.
Salandra, you can tell that Clementine has been struck blind.
Flemma, you okay?
I can't see.
Salandra, you understand. She's not allowed to witness the magnificence of the elven city.
Ah.
Because she's not an elf. But because you are an elf, you are not precluded. Holy fuck, this elven city is awesome. I mean, if you're really into like cities made out of trees, designed in perfection, filled. It's like law and chaos got put together. The chaos of life got put together with some sort of bizarre way of organizing it and bending it to will. And this
Fuck,
is
I thought
where
it was
the elves live.
I thought this was a dream.
No,
I want to see this so bad.
but I can understand why you think that you dreamt it.
So, I mean, this is where I was born. This is where I spent my childhood. So, if I know my history,
You know enough of it. And like where you go, the sun. In this place, the sky is bright, but it is illuminated only by the moon. A moon that shines like a star. The
how much time has passed since I drained the Bailoff?
only a few minutes. It's only been like 10 minutes. That being said, the admirers all look to each other, and then look to the elf, and then look to and then look to Clementine, and then look to each other, and one of them almost groans as his shoulders shifts as he takes Clementine's hand and leads her through the city, as the other beckons Solandra to follow, and the last takes the lead. They take Clem to some sort of like magic studying chamber and place her on a very comfortable looking leaf. Clem, you don't know what you're lying on, but it's fucking comfy as shit.
I tried touching it to determine what it is.
It appears to be made out of something plant.
I mean, I would probably take Clementine's hand and lead her, right? You know, just so she has that reassurance.
You may take the other hand, but the admirer is not letting go of her right hand. I love how these things are called masked admirers. Anyway.
It's so creepy.
Right? And they want to inspect you. When you're on the leaf, one of them says, "Please strip."
How do I know that I'm not in front of the whole everybody?
You don't. Why does that matter?
I could teleport us to the Bailoff, probably.
That's not the point. We want to do it ourselves.
Why do you have to do this?
Because we rely on ourselves.
Clem grumpily strips.
Someone with another
Deliberately drops her clothes on the floor.
Another elf enters, and a much gentler, kinder voice says, "Please lie back, and splay your limbs out, and please be calm."
Should have brought Rimo.
Hold.
Clem, are you
Can I
okay
get
with-
a little more explanation here? Please?
I'm going to trace the energies through your body to figure out where you came from and where you're going.
I can just tell you where I came from.
But we can't know.
Okay.
You can take it from my fucking mind. Why not that?
The masked admirers look at you, and they look at the attendant, and they look at you, and they say, "No. We don't want it from your mind. We want it from her body."
Okay.
That being said, the finger that trails its way across your limbs is gentle. It'd be almost pleasant if it weren't for the terrible circumstances.
For the super weirdness of it.
Super weird, but you can tell that this person is a consummate professional.
That is good.
It's almost like a massage, but like that doesn't make it better. Under better circumstances, this would be pleasant. But these are not better circumstances.
They are not.
No. That being
I look over at the one at the one who we kind of deduced was the actual leader.
The leader, yes. You look at the one that you deduced was the actual leader.
My friends and I are strong now, and we're growing stronger. There will come a time when you'll have need of us, where everyone will have need of us, if I see the path before us. You might want to consider the impression you leave with us.
The speaker prepares a retort, but the actual leader places a hand on his shoulder and simply says, "At the end of the day, you will do what is right, no matter what. You can't lie to me. You can't bluff me. You can't try to play like you'll let all of us die." I know you, Salandra. I knew your mother. And if you are your mother's daughter, you won't let any harm befall anyone.
It's not completely true. I don't know harm come to the people of the city. That is true.
He shrugs. That being said, Clementine, your clothes are gently placed along your torso. As like a
Get dressed real fast.
on. And she nods to them, and they nod to her. Now then, Salandra Ua Echiel Batalis, do you have any other objections?
No. I simply ask that you treat my friends with respect.
He shakes his head and says, "You don't understand the courtesy that we have paid her."
I'm assuming this is all in a language I do not speak.
Did you speak Elven?
Nope.
Then it's a language you don't speak.
Fair enough.
Do you speak Sylvan?
No, I keep meaning to put a point into that.
Yeah.
And I mean, like,
Because we're probably speaking Sylvan, actually, not Elvish.
it's a mix.
Yeah.
Polyglots. Ho!
That sweet, sweet code switching.
That sweet,
And oddly, I still speak far fewer languages than Sir Richard Francis Burton.
How many languages could he speak?
29, not counting dialects.
Baby Jesus.
Yep.
So this guy
That's incredible.
This guy looks to you and says, "If anyone else knew how we treated your friend, I can't begin to explain to you how much I would lose."
Well then, let us get on with this.
Very well then. You have given us everything we asked for. Your friends, when they leave, will find their way out so easily, as it was always meant to be, like there was nothing else. Please don't think me cruel. I didn't want to inflict this upon you. But when you play politic, you have to play to win.
One side winning doesn't mean the other side has to lose. Or one side getting benefit doesn't mean that everyone has to lose. That's the only fucking lesson that I've learned.
That's what your mother would say.
Well, that's good to fucking hear.
Did you know that she left of her own volition? She left because
Yes.
she was sick of the way we ran things.
Can't imagine why.
Did she ever find the world that she wanted to create? Or did she manage to change the world in some way that she wanted to see it?
She went to the top of the world and became a power to be reckoned with there. Came close to changing something that has kept us all in chains for centuries. But she fell just short.
Sounds like her. Anyway, that's enough reminiscing. In short, thank you very much for coming to us. And I am sorry, and I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me. But, farewell. And as he says farewell, he takes a step forward and extends his hands towards you, Salandra. Do you take his hands?
I will.
Okay. You feel strangely comforted. You don't know why. And then, just as Salandra and Clementine had disappeared in a cloud of dust, the world around them disappears as if dust moved by wind, and they reappear at the glade in similar fashion. Clementine, you can see now.
Oh, thank the gods.
Clementine, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. What were you talking about? Were you making fun of me?
No,
Okay.
I was telling them to treat you with respect.
Oh, that was really sweet.
Well, apparently, treating you as well as they did is a political bombshell.
Oh,
So I
glad
hate to think of what they do to their enemies.
May God have mercy on my enemies, for I will not.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. They're kind of mean.
Your kinfolk are much nicer than mine.
They absolutely are, but everyone knew that.
I'm sorry. The city was beautiful. I wish you could have seen it. You would have loved it. It's too bad they're kind of dicks.
Yeah. Beauty's only skin deep, you know.
I know. Well, this is more like a incredible synthesis of arboreal magic.
Fire!
Let's go find the boys.
Well, the boys are right there. Rivo is walking around the glade freely. Salandra, Clementine, as you look around, the wonderful luster that it had once possessed has passed. Light seems more drab. Leaves seem more mundane. The twisting branches that seem to have been planted there with purpose, spelling out whatever arcane sigils and texts they had once represented, are now just normal wood.
This is like coming down off Whisper.
Oh, you're back?
Hi, Rye. Hi, Holt.
Hey,
Oh, I don't know how to feel about that place.
what happened? Where'd they take you?
They took us to the city.
Which I didn't get to see.
But you're okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yo, where's your clothes?
She put those on. She is dressed.
Oh, let's go find Bowman and get the fuck out of this place.
Don't have to tell me twice.
There's so much beauty here, but
Think you can find our way back, Fenwick?
Oh, yeah, definitely. So those are elves, huh?
Sandra bangs her head against a tree for a while.
Is that thing still talking to you or something?
No, my still hurts.
I don't think banging it against a tree is gonna help.
Here,
Well,
let me. Clem holds up her hand like to heal you.
it's not really damage. There's a little blood pouring off her forehead.
Oh, now it's gonna get.
Oh, what? It's another scar. Who cares?
It's kind of my thing, you know.
You don't have a monopoly on scars.
That can be arranged.
I just tattoo over mine.
I mean, it's because you guys are all tall. You have the space for it.
Why worry about scars when you can't get any?
I mean, frankly, I think I got worse scars from the Bela teeth.
You guys are so weird.
Hey, you're a fucking paladin uses a fucking bow. That's not normal either.
Hey. Everyone be nice.
I was being nice. What's so fucking great about being normal?
Nothing. Well, maybe normal people don't have to go and hunt down giant forest gods.
Now we get to go find Mudrick's armor and swords.
I was kind of half expecting we were going to have to put the Balot's head in a box and run away from it. It's disembodied body.
Right? I was really nervous.
I'm not gonna go Nightwalker on you yet. All right. As you guys walk back to Bowman's camp, you reminisce on the adventure you just had. Oh, Jesus Christ, was it scary? Y'all get 15,400 experience points.
Ah, cool.
Wasn't it great when the Baloth was chewing on me?
Wasn't it great? Oh God.
What are you talking about? I killed it in one hit.
15,400?
Yeah.
5,000 for completing the quest, 1,000 apiece for a great session, and 9,400 apiece for defeating the Baloth. I think Egon levels up twice.
Does he? Okay.
I don't know.
Oh,
I will check it.
So like 6. Oh no, he does level up like once. Oh shit. No, never mind. He does level up. He only levels up once, but he's like almost to level 8.
you guys are on 335?
No.
I am around 380.
Okay, yeah, you guys have more than maybe your writing, right?
God's melding stuff.
And God's melding.
Oh,
Yeah, the writing.
Yeah,
Oh,
God's
no.
melding is the big XP.
Okay, yeah,
Bonus.
dude. I had 318, 2, so that'll be 331, 6.
Yeah, he's almost to 8. Let me check.
Did everybody have fun?
Yes! I missed you guys.
I missed you guys too. Same.
Fun,
Yeah.
fun time's over for Ranger Chris.
Bedtime for Bongo.
Bedtime for Bongo.
Good night,
Yep.
Chris. Good night.
Well,
y'all.
it's
Alright, y'all.
critical role, Cap.